big day, big exciting stuff. I'm gonna turn this down. A lot of ground to cover today. No matter how much I turn down these things, the speaker audios or whatever, it's below me. It's beneath me, and that's all that matters. I'm gonna take this jacket off because I hate wearing it, but it's the spring outfit. But don't worry, spring will be over soon, and we'll get into that. I'm gonna get cold, but it's fine. My contact is not in correctly, but it's fine. I keep saying it's fine. This is not correct. It needs to be up more, right? Well, I'll get down. Don't worry. Before I go into anything, just open it up. I'm gonna wash the dust out of my mouth. It's still so loud. First thing, alright, I just want to cover this real quick. Because I need your guys' help. I need you to remind me. It's an important reminder. On the last stream, I said, like, oh man, I always say I should do stuff off stream. Like, oh, I'll get to that, I'll get to this. And then I never do. And the main thing I brought up was the clock on the wall, which is a little bit off. So I was like, oh, this is easy. Immediately after stream, since I still have some time, I will change the clock time. Only to find out that you can't actually set the time on this clock. So, what I did do is mark this little thing right here. This is the time currently listed on the clock, right? 4:05:35, and I took the battery out. There's no way I can set the time on this clock, so all I can do is take the battery out until it is that time, and then put the battery back in when it's exactly that time, and that's how I set it. However, by the time I figured that out yesterday, as soon as I looked at the clock, I looked at the time, and it was like 4:08 or something, which is a little bit off. Which means that instead of just setting it back or forward a couple minutes, I would have to wait basically 24 hours, or 12, but I wasn't going to stay up to 4 a.m. to set it. And I end all these streams at 4, right? Because they go to 1 to 4, 3 hours. So as soon as stream ends, I gotta wait 5 minutes and set this, alright? That's why I put it on the sticky note. I need to remember to do this. Focus on the time, it's important. That exact second, too. I have a little clock app on here that'll tell me. Not the clock app like TikTok, the one people talk about. I just need to remember to do that immediately after stream. So I'm keeping it right here for now. Actually, I'm going to move it. I lied about what I just said. I'll put it on my desk, so I'll definitely see it there. Because there's other stuff over on this chair that I set up right here that I need to do. Mostly tied to the game we're going to play. Before we get to the game, though, I know I'm wasting a whole lot of time, but I'm going to try I mean, here we have the June schedule that we've been talking about, right? It's Thursday. It is the 15th, which means we're playing FireRed. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Brawl, and then Street Fighter, and then Tears of the Kingdom. And then, there's nothing there for Monday the 19th. However, constant BH Ultra fans, people that both watch the streams and the videos, this is BH Ultra's 4th anniversary. Today, it has now been 4 years since I've uploaded my first video to YouTube, or to the BH Ultra YouTube channel. So, hold on. And I don't want to spoil it for you, but for anyone who hasn't watched that anniversary video, it's half parts anniversary video and half parts announcing something big, right? Something returning. And that thing returning that I announced in that video, I can now officially announce on stream, even though I've hinted at it before, because I knew it was happening. All the corks or all the gears were in play. I've officially announced it, so it's happening. Unless something terrible happens, because every time I do a roulette stream, something bad happens. This may be the first one to go off without a hitch. So I've officially announced, I'm going to go over here. Officially announced BH Ultra's 3rd annual gaming roulette with the N64 roulette. The first ever live, I mean, they've all been live, but the first ever live filmed here in person with everyone. Starting the same stream time, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think is what ET means. I know it's ET, which is this time now. It's normal stream time, except I'm going to be joined by 3 of my, I was going to say former friends, 3 of my current friends, but former channel members that have changed a lot since we last saw them, all competing in a wheel of, I think, 14 N64 games. We're not going to play all 14. We're just going to go for those 3 hours and then see, you know, who wins by the end. That's the main goal. So, for anyone that didn't see this announcement, I'm officially announcing it now. Now, let's get into the game, because there is something I need to cover real quick. On the previous stream, I talked about how I have two setups. I have a CRT setup and an HD setup, and the capture is coming from... Well, the capture is coming directly from the console, but this capture matches the HD capture as opposed to yesterday when it was matching... No, it was matching the HD one. I don't know what's doing it. 19th about to be wild. Yes, everyone mark your calendars. I said this in the Discord to patrons already. Everyone who shows up on to the roulette stream gets 100 Ultra Points. And they will be exchanged for a big smooch on the cheek someday down the line. What was I saying? Sorry. Okay, so you may notice it's kind of really bright. You may not actually notice it, but I noticed it. Because at first I'm like, oh, the CRT is just naturally darker. Then for whatever reason, as I was testing this, it started getting brighter and brighter, so much that the background was just pure white. I don't know what's causing it. I have unplugged and replugged the AV cords in multiple times. So just know that I know what's happening, and when it happens, you'll notice. But I do have, again, official hardware playing on the GameCube, on the Game Boy Player. The last time we left off in this, I beat the Elite Four with just a Squirtle. Our level 100 Squirtle. Yeah, you can already see how light it is. SQUAREDEA. He's holding something. I don't know what he's holding. Quick Claw. Okay, right, I put that on all my starters. And I was like, oh, I want to do the post-game. The nature of this run is that I only used a Squirtle, so I didn't catch anything else unless it was something I could not legitimately do with that Squirtle. Because of that, when I got to the end, the way to activate the post-game, which, again, I used my, the only YouTuber I watched as a kid, who I was the biggest fan of was Leroy's Pokemon walkthroughs. I still go back to that. He's great. It ages, I mean, they're videos from the 2000s, but they're nostalgic for me, and I watch them, and it's informative. But I also have the official Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green Prima strategy guide, and I'm going to be working off of this as well. So, to start the post-game... My contact is really annoying me, sorry. I'm gonna continue the spiel. Like the Pokemon spiel. Oh, that's really annoying. Whatever. Okay, so, to start the post-game, you actually need to catch and register 60 Pokemon in your Pokedex. Now, remember, when we left off last time, all I had was a Squirtle. And I have my little HM slave here, Nuisance. So in between, I had to not grind per se, but catch a bunch of Pokemon, evolve a bunch of other ones to fill out my Pokedex. And you need 60 to talk to Professor Oak and then open up the post-game to get the special pass. You'll notice here that I have 59. I have 59 Pokemon I marked down. Oh, that's weird. I marked a bunch of them. So I'm one away from getting 60. And that one away is right here. Dugtrio. Pokemon I have never caught. However... I know this whole run has been focusing on Squirtle, SQUAREDEA the Squirtle. But we do also have this little HM guy that we've carried around and killed purposefully. We've never on stream used this guy. Every time we need to use him on our team, we kill him so that he can't get experience and we can't use him in battles, but we can use his HMs. However, in between, upon catching all these things and then evolving a bunch of other stuff and then releasing them, I got this guy up to level 25 with 13 more experience to level up to 26. So what I'm going to do right now to unlock the post-game is actually use Nuisance in a battle on stream, something I have not done at all on any of these streams, not purposefully at least, and perfect first catch. I'm going to use Nuisance to kill this Rattata with Rock Smash. I don't know why I'm commentating like this. A lot of this is like, I looked into... When I say I watched guides, I mean I watched a bunch on like double speed and was kind of half paying attention. The reason I stopped paying attention is because they seemed pretty self-explanatory. So I feel like all the post-game stuff is just like exploration, especially when I have the guide here. I do, however, want to follow the guide and get all the secret items. I want to get every single thing I can get in the game before I move on to the next one. The thing about moving on to the next one is I said within this series, we're going to finish FireRed and Leaf Green, hopefully within the month. That's the goal. However, it was going to be an ongoing series, and it's going to be an ongoing series where I keep transferring Squirtle up to the next game. The next game that came out after FireRed and Leaf Green was Emerald. However, the way it works out, I would have done the post game anyway, but the way this game works out is you cannot trade Pokemon from FireRed and Leaf Green to the Hoenn games until you do this post game we're about to do. So we would have had to done it anyway. Do it anyway. I don't need Santoom, because there is another HM we're going to need to teach him later. I know like the first 20 minutes of the post game, I watched that, but now we have registered, I hope so, 60 Pokemon. And we're going to need to go and kill Dugtrio so we can keep him on our team. But for right now, let's go talk to Professor Oak. We've thoroughly explored this town. I checked the Prima guide. The only thing we haven't... When we get to... We'll check out stuff in Viridian City. That's what I'm looking at right now. But for right now...
Good to see you. How is your Pokedex coming along? Here, let me take a look. The amount of progress you made on your Pokedex is 134 Pokemon seen and 60 Pokemon owned. Epic style. Oppa Gangnam style.
And then they all come in and they do the Harlem Shake. That'll be the best video of 2012.
Ah, now this is excellent. I have another important favor to ask you. I need you to listen closely. Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. Now, this is just between you and me. Don't tell you. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. And I'm not legally allowed outside of this town. Since I can't do it, Ashton, I'd like you to go in my place.
Hey, I heard that. This is me, I forgot. Gramps, what's with favoring Ashton over me all the time? I went and collected more Pokemon and faster, too. You should just let me handle everything.
I know. Of course I need your help. Could you sweep the floor, please? Now I need to see both your Pokedexes.
Professor Oak took both Pokedex units. He's gonna put them under cups and, like, switch them around, and we have to figure out whose is whose.
Well, that is strange. They're not supposed to do this.
And now we've unlocked the National Dex. Again, we're not catching anything else, so it doesn't matter. But it's cool to have, I guess. Because in the post-game, because this is a remake of this is a remake of Red, Blue, and Yellow, but annoyingly, unlike Heart Gold and Soul Silver, any Pokemon that wasn't the initial 151 do not appear in this game at all, except for in the post-game where they can. So if you have... When I played FireRed, when I played Leaf Green for the first time, I used an Eevee on my team, and I wanted to get an Umbreon. So I used that Eevee to beat the Elite Four, and you're only able to evolve them to non-Kanto Pokemon. Did that guy just walk in the bookshelf? You're only allowed to evolve them to non-Kanto Pokemon once you're in the post-game. So I could not get an Umbreon until after I beat the Elite Four. Unpopular opinion, but I hate smarmy douche rivals. They're never interesting or fun. They're just annoying or boring. I just kind of feel bad for, I guess, Andrew here, or for Gary, or for Blue, because he's got a point. Like, Silver doesn't really have a point. I like Silver way more than Blue. It might just be because of his edgy design, though. Okay, hold on. How much damage? I don't need to do it here. I gotta find a place where I can reliably kill Nuisance, because I don't think these birds and rats are gonna kill him. Oh, also... Rude interrupted me. I don't know if I got this potion. I probably did, but the Prima strategy guide tells me to check this person. And I don't know if they despawn if you get the potion, but they're still here. No, okay, I got the potion already. Also, in between, I wanted to keep everything the same in between. So whenever I needed a Firestone to, like, evolve a Growlithe or whatever to complete my dex, I bought an extra Firestone, so my items didn't change. The only items that are not here from when we left off is I used all of my full restores and all of my revives. I don't think we're going to need them, because we're not going into the Elite Four. There is an Elite Four rematch, and, I mean, we barely squeaked by in the first one as level 100, so I guess we'll see if we're able to do that. The post-game's longer than I initially thought. I want to check... Well, first off, I can surf over here. And I can cut, because I have Nuisance on me, but I don't know if I've done this.
What's up, those dog? I was dreaming about drowsy eating my dream. I learned how to eat dreams. Oh, it's too spooky. Let me teach you about what.
Oh. Okay, so it doesn't give you a TM, it just... Okay. I hate when they do that. Just give me the TM. I don't think either of my Pokemon could learn Dream Eater anyway. Alright, Viridian City. There's an item in the top left. I may or may not have gotten it. I did get it, I think. Unless it's a secret. No, I got it. Alright, well now we can move on to Route 2. I want to be as thorough as possible. I want to do every possible thing in this game because when I played FireRed as a kid, I didn't even beat the Elite Four. And when I played Leaf Green later in life, I did all the basics. Oh, hello. I did all the basic stuff, but I didn't do everything. And I really like this idea now of, like, going into Pokemon games and 100%ing them. Like, getting every single thing you can. Like I said, I don't like to... When I was off-stream, I only tried to... Do I have an item dowser? No. Doesn't look like there's any secrets. Alright, so just normal Pokeballs. What was I saying? Oh yeah, off stream, I didn't want to pick up any of these despite seeing them because the only stuff I would do off stream was catch Pokemon. However, I think there was a double battle I accidentally engaged with, and there are a bunch of double battles that technically count towards like the 100%. So maybe after we finish everything, we'll use Nuisance, because we can't release him, because we are going to need him for HMs later. Turn the page. Okay, there's a Pokeball over here in the corner. That's me in the corner. Oh, I didn't get anything in here. I wasn't thorough at all, my bad. There's one in the top left. That one I may have gotten. So yeah, I know we're not in the post-game yet. That's another thing about only having this specific HM Slave and Squirtle, is that we don't have something with Fly. I think we're gonna get to a PC soon, and... I think I released everything I caught, except for... Well, I'll check. Hold on. Okay. 3, 4. So the others are just going the right way. So now we just get out of here. I saw the game flicker. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, I don't know what causes that. I just... What I'm... Like, when I was doing N64, this one, the CRT was darker, but I could still see it. This one is like... They're the two extremes. This one is... Oh... This one is so dark, and this one is way too bright. I think the capture's okay. It's just a little strange. Oh! I think I'm gonna go fiddle with the AV chords. I didn't touch anything. I took a drink of my drink. Okay, so now that we're all in agreement, you see exactly what I mean, right? It's been doing that all day, and I don't know why. But it only happened with the... It might be just the GameCube AV cables, and the GameCube and N64 AV cables are the same. Like, they use the same cables. There'd be an item here. But I probably already got it if that's the case. Sorry, what was I saying? So, I could probably just switch the GameCube and the N64 one so it'll work better, but... I mean, we're gonna have to use the N64 again before we use the GameCube anyway, so... There's an item here, which I did see earlier by passing by here. Because, I wanted to buy the items. My money is definitely not the same. I wanted to buy the items so everything was correct again, and I was down 1 Ultra Ball. On Ultra Day, okay, going forward, June 15th is Ultra Day. This is pretty rare. And not super rare, but... Again, I only get rare stuff when I'm not looking for it. And I'll show you what I mean when we go to the PC. But sorry, that's what I was saying. We can't fly anywhere, so I'm currently walking to Vermilion, where we can go on the boat and take it to one island. All the other islands, a lot of the islands have fast currents around them, so you can't surf. But the rest, like, if I'm being thorough already, I don't specifically need a guide to tell me where everything is. I'm going to go to everything. I'm going to go in every house and talk to every person. We'll talk about one specific house when I get to it, because I don't know all the details, so maybe it's in the book, but I know it's like a ridiculous thing. Also, when I was going through the game... This is correct. They don't have the route between... Yeah, they don't have that and Pewter. They just go into Pewter. There's something in the top left of Pewter. But while we're here, I want to make sure I got rid of everything I don't need in the PC. I think I may have kept one thing, just because I wanted to... So I wouldn't forget. Yeah. Everything else is gone, right? So, again, like I said, I only get rare stuff when I don't need it and when it isn't on camera. So, I went into the Safari Zone to get a bunch of Pokemon to fill out my decks. And normally, Chansey is very hard to come by. I don't know if it's 1% or 5%. It's just hard to come by, and then it's also hard to catch. I caught this one because I needed to fill out my decks. I'm like, oh, I don't need to catch any more after that. I came across like 4 Chanseys the first time I went into the Safari Zone, which is like 0.00. Like, I don't know how statistically it works out, but that's very unlikely to happen. And of course, it happens off stream, so I just kept her around so I could say that. And now I can release her, and she'll be gone forever. Bye, Chansey. Yeah, I just wanted to brag. I have no proof that it happened. What else I was saying is that throughout the game, I didn't have my decks filled out at all. So there's different landmarks and rewards for every 10 Pokemon you fill out in your decks. And I just went from basically... Okay, that was correct. Basically went from 3 and nothing to... Okay, nothing here. To 60. But there are other rewards like, oh, you get this if you cross 30, you get this if you cross 40 and 50 that I didn't collect because I didn't ever, have that many. I just immediately went from 3 to 60 and then went to Professor Oak. So maybe we'll also come across some aids along the way, which is what they're called. But right now I'm just following. I'm not doing this for completion's sake, but it'll be easier later so that I don't need to constantly keep checking. There's items in Mount Moon. We probably should have gotten a repel, but if we do want to get the items before we do the post game, top left and bottom of here, they would be right here, I think. I wish you would tell me if they were hidden or not. I'm pretty sure in this they wouldn't be hidden. They'd just be like around. It would have been up there. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm being as thorough as I can. Okay. There's one when I go under and then down. I definitely should have gotten a repel. Wait, I have repels! Oh! Yeah, that would make this way easier. Because we're already wasting... We're not even in the post-game yet. I'm just waiting... I mean, we're technically... Since we got the triple pass or whatever... Oh, no, I don't think we have that yet. But we got something for... We got our national deck, so we are... technically in the post game now, but I didn't use any repels off stream because I wanted to keep the number the same. Do I not have? I could have sworn I had some. I kept my max revives because you can't buy those. Here we go, max repel. Give us a lot of time. It would have been here. I probably already got it then. Then there's one across from the sand. Okay. And there would have been one here. I feel like this also would have been a physical item. Alright, and now the rest of the way we can just walk. Did that guy just spawn in? This is... Okay, this one I do remember. Top left is Moonstone. Because... I always needed it when I got a Nidorino in here. Fuck, which... Okay, I'm here. There's no items here. It's a smaller cave than I remember. Hold on. Let me get a... Where are we? 3 next to each other. Start here. Oh, that's where we are. Okay, so all the way up there should be one in the circle. This one's easier if it is secret because it's on an exact sprite. There's one up there that we can't get to yet, so it doesn't matter. Do another repel. That's how you know it's a retro Pokemon game, because all the quality of life changes. I think Miss Igno is trying to get to me. There's more shit up here. There's a thing on... This one might be a secret one, because it's on the rock. Okay. And then this is just where you get the fossil. Did I resurrect my fossil? I don't think I did, but I don't really need to. Although it counts as doing something in the game. It's technically catching a Pokemon, which I don't need. They do give you a Pokemon later in the post-game. But again, I don't need it. And this one just leads out. Okay. And there's guys that teach you a thing or two. And there's something here, or there would have been. I think I already got it, though. Alright. And that's that route. Sorry. I know, again, it's annoying. But once we get to Vermilion, we could stop this whole 100% deal. I'm just doing it so we don't have to do it later. Because there is shit in here. Like... Nope. Wait, no, that is the right one. There's an item back here on the flower. This is a... Wait, this was a rare candy, right? Yeah, okay, I already got that one. Because I tried to go out of my way to get all the rare candies, at the least. And the other one's for TM Dig, which we don't need, because we already got it. Just want to make sure Golden... For Golden Gate Bridge. Anything else? Nope, alright. Now I can go all the way to the end of the little booklet and find out where I am. Because right now we're just on our way to... Oh, I fucked up. We're on our way to Vermilion. So we can take the boat to One Island. And I think I have been thorough with One Island, but I'll do it again. Just to be sure. Yeah, through here is where I got Dig. Well, this is, like, important to the story. There's no way I could have missed this item. I do need to cut this, though. Hold on, am I doing this right? Vermilion's below, is it not? Saffron, lavender, celadon. It is, I just need to take the... Okay, I'm dumb. I don't know why I'm forgetting everything I know about Pokemon. Go down here. But we take the... This is, I think it's still called the daycare in this version. But again, this is a direct remake of Gen 1. So in the Kanto daycare, you can only put one Pokemon. And breeding wasn't added till Gen 2. And that's most of the stuff I did when I got Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That's what happens when you go on the bike, I guess. I'm sure there's no secrets in there. Just remember for next time, whenever we do like a bonus stream where I go through everything and make sure I have all the items. I think it was these two. Maybe. Regardless, I'm gonna have to battle them at some point. Okay, no. Either I battled these guys individually when I first went by, or while grinding and catching Pokemon, I accidentally double battled these guys. Regardless, we do have to go on the SSN. However, before I do that, I want to kill Nuisance. So we're gonna do that right now, because we need him on my team for his HMs. Oh, these are a lot weaker. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna keep... I don't know how much damage this thing can do to me, but I have a move that doesn't do anything to him that I can just spam over and over. Do like a water move, come on. That's the opposite. But if you poison me... Okay, hold on. If this guy poisoned me, it makes my job a lot easier, because then I just need to run around. Perfect. This is perfect. If this fucking level 9 Tentacruel can both there's a fly, can both confuse and poison me, then I think we're good. This guy could easily kill Nuisance. And this is the last time we're gonna kill Nuisance. We'll never well, until we do the double battles, we'll never have to do it again. So that's not really never, that's not what that means. But it's one of the last times we're gonna do it. After evolving him into Dugtrio, we're so proud of him. I don't know if Nuisance is gonna come with us to Hoenn. Because the whole gimmick is that I wanted to follow Hoenn in the anime, where Ash would like always take his main starter into every generation, but I wanted to go to take my starter to Hoenn, get a starter there, take those two starters to Sinnoh, or one of the GameCube games probably, get something there. I probably won't do those. Or if I do, I won't keep a Pokemon there. I'll just use those two for double battles. If you can transfer them to the GameCube games early, I'm not sure. And then we go to Sinnoh, get a third Pokemon, go to Heart Gold Soul Silver, get a fourth. And then Black and White fifth. And then I guess we would go to the 3D games. I at least have it planned out until, and maybe we'll do Battle Revolution with that team of 4. Wait. Maybe team of 3? Because we would do Battle Revolution before Heart Gold? I don't know. But I only have it planned out through Unova. I mean, this whole series is going to take a long time anyway. I'm probably going to end it at Unova because I don't know when I'm going to be done with this, but I don't know if, the Pokemon transfer thing is going to be around then. Alright, so good. Nuisance is dead. That's exactly what I needed. Get out of the water. Put him second in our party, because he's the second most important out of the two. And now, you see the magic where, oh no, I need a tree I need to cut down, but only Nuisance knows cut. He could still use it while he's dead. Which means that this is still, now that we're back in business, a Squirtle-only run, but we just happen to have a dead guy on our team who can do HMs that Squirtle cannot learn.
Excuse me, do you have a ticket?
Ashton Flash, the captain. Oh, that'll work. It's a weird region. So I don't know if it just immediately takes me to... What is happening? I don't think... Wait, is that What? What just happened? Okay, I think what I did was I purposefully died on the boat so that I could go down and surf to the truck and get the lava cookie. But I think I just blew it. I could reset, but then I'll have to redo all the stuff I just did. So, I blew it. Sorry. So much for getting 100%. We're not getting that lava cookie. Unless I already did it. But it wouldn't make sense if the SSN's gone. But regardless, if the SSN pulls away as soon as you go there, you can't surf there anyway. So I think we're good. We gotta talk to Celio.
Ashton, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've caught more Pokemon. Oh, la-di-da, more... Do you know what? Maybe you could be useful. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so you can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. That could be anywhere. But there's a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found it yet. Who knows where it could be?
So... I mean, we're on Sevi Islands, and all the islands are just called 1 Island, 2 Island, 3 Island, 4. Like, they're not very good names. Speaking of not very good names and not being subtle, the items we need to get to trade to the other Gen 3 games, we need to get the 2 items, the Ruby and the Sapphire. Again, not very subtle. So we need to go do that. I think I've been... oh, wait, hold on. Let me turn the pages all the way to the... Prima Strategy gets fallen apart. No, that's the decks. Okay, here we go. 7 islands. There's a bunch of stuff to do. 5 islands. No. Ice cave. Yeah, we'll get there. There's another important guy we gotta kill. I don't know why they saved these for the post-game. This is not a very helpful guide, now that I think about it. Okay, so this doesn't... I guess it expects you to go to 1 island earlier. Oh, no, there it is. 1 island. Alright, there's nothing really on the island. However, what we have to do is surf to the right? And we have... Our Squirtle has surf, which is good. But right now, there's apparently something important below it. Have I battled you? Okay, I may have already done this. This is Treasure Beach, right? The Everything's washed over. Okay. What did he say? Beach bombing? Beach combing. Alright, so what's on Treasure Beach? Now that our national dex has opened up. Aspiro. Great. Cool. What's the gimmick with Treasure Beach? Does, like, stuff continually spawn? Is it like a money farm? Or did we just get all the items on here? If we've been down here already, then we've probably gotten everything. Alright, sorry. I'm wasting everyone's time. Now, I think the route we're gonna go on, we may have already gone. I think so. We've been thorough with one island already. Because I think I wanted to battle everyone I could. Also, I didn't know this at all until we played this on stream. I always thought that we just always had to do the 3 islands between the 7th and 8th gym, but you could just say no and just do it later. I didn't. Okay, I forgot I didn't have my repel on. I'm like, I'm about to run into a level 100 fucking whatever. Alright. I don't need the repel on right now because it's not as annoying, but it will be. Let's see what's over here first. Okay, but I think I have been all around here. If I've battled the trainers, then I have been through here. I've been ran through. You. Okay, we fought before. And because I have a dead nuisance on my hands, I can rock smash. God damn it. Okay, no, we're still in... Because you can go to the 3 islands before beating the Elite Four, they're still just Kanto Pokemon. Okay, so I've fought you. Fought... you? Oh, you just do not stop. Okay, so I've definitely been through here. Alright. I'm just wasting time, sorry. How's it been 37 minutes? Oh, this is not good. There's no way I'm gonna do the post-game in 2 streams. Okay, enough for being thorough. We're just gonna do what we can. Let's assume, because I've been thorough the entire fucking game, let's assume that I've been thorough over the first 3 islands. So we don't have to continue to do so. This is double battle. These are all double battles that I did not do, because Nuisance has been dead. I battled you, though, right? This is the Ember Spa. Okay, but what I do need to do is go up here to... It's called the Ember Spa because... did I go up here? Yes. I want to be sure. Okay. It's called the Ember Spa because it's right below. An important thing right here. Oh, welcome to Mount Ember. Now, we've been here before, I think. I don't know if we... I think... Did we kill Moltres? Because I wanted to kill all the birds. Can I go... Okay, I gotta scroll all the way to the bottom. And don't worry, we will continue doing that. There's... If we did kill Moltres, there's one more important guy we gotta kill later. Actually, 2, but one of them we may not be able to kill. And you'll see why. As long as they're out of the game, we accomplished what we needed to do. Okay, I did kill Moltres. So we did do a bunch of stuff over on Ember Island, or Mount Ember, but there is new stuff that we haven't been able to do yet. And also some of these things. Big Boulder. Pokemon may be able to push it aside. Now these, I believe, are new to the Kanto region, because again, the post-game is where they start adding stuff that wasn't originally in Red, Blue, and Yellow. And, in the post-game is where you get strength, which is why we have Nuisance on us, because we also need him to... Whew! Punch through that last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we'll haul back to the warehouse, understood? Oh, and what's the password at the Rocket Warehouse, I mean? But you forgot the password. There's actually 2. The first one's Goldeen Need Log. It's an anagram. And the second one is... a boy! Hey, this snoop's been listening in. Do I fight you? Trying to horn in on our treasure. Don't bet on it. I don't know if this would have been a double battle if I had to, but I may just battle both of them. Alright, now 40 minutes into the stream, we're in the post game. We can finally use SQUAREDEA, our goddamn Squirtle. It's good to be back. Unfortunately, I mean, we just talked about strength, and we have to teach strength to Doug Trio. I'm pretty sure, also in this post-game, the only game that was in between the original and this was Gen 2 and Gen 3, which means there's 3 HMs that were introduced, but there's 4 actually, but not all of them are in this game. And that was Strength, Whirlpool, Waterfall, and Dive. Dive and Whirlpool are not in this game. Strength and Waterfall are. So, unfortunately, Nuisance cannot learn Waterfall, but Squirtle I'm pretty sure can. I actually haven't looked into this. Maybe I should have. That's my fault. So we need to decide which of these moves, and it can't be Surf, which of these 3 moves to get rid of. I'm pretty sure we taught Ice Beam and Brick Break through a TM, so it'd probably be better in the long run if we do want to teach him Bite again, to just get rid of Bite and give him Waterfall. He'll have, howdy ho, hey, welcome, you hear the good news about the big stream on the 19th? I announced it in the video. And again, any Ultra-er that shows up on that stream gets 100 Ultra points. It'll be exchanged for goods and services later, maybe. Do I fight you? Been eavesdropping on us, haven't you? Oh, maybe it would have been a double battle otherwise. The only non-Kanto stuff that appears in the main game of this remake is, oh, I guess held items and double battles. Cubone is pure ground, right? Yes, okay. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of Bites to learn Waterfall, because it's the easiest thing to do. I don't know, I know this game has a move deleter. I don't know if the game has a move relearner, or what you have to do. Saw the YouTube short. That's good enough. Yeah, I've officially announced on the 19th, live and in person with a bunch of my friends here, we're doing the 4th, wait. It is the 4th annual, isn't it? I called it the 3rd annual, but that's not right. Because it was 20, 21, 22. Whatever, I'm wrong. It's the 4th. Okay, so I got all the branding wrong. The 4th annual Gaming Roulette. Exciting. One night only, or at least for this year. We have to win. When a setback, we'll have to regroup. You don't even think about taking a step inside here, if you know what's good for you. If they didn't say that, I wouldn't have gone inside. All right, now we're inside Mount Ember. One island. This is not. This is all over the place. Okay, so I don't know where to find the guide for this place, so I guess we're just gonna have to look. Again, National Dex has been unlocked, and this is a place you can't be in without having the National Dex, but we haven't seen any non-Kanto stuff in here yet, mostly just Geodude. Maybe I should do the Max Repel now, but there's gonna be like a cave later, like a dungeon. I might want to save him for that. I don't know how long it'll be, but... Hold on, I just want to... Just for completion's sake, I want to find this Mount Ember cave. 'Cause I don't know where else it would be. It's not marked in here at all. They're leaving me out in the open. They're leaving me out to dry here. Yeah, wherever this is just straight up not in the... I could check, like, the glossary or the index or something, but I don't think it's gonna help. Don't go in your bag. Just get out of here. It's just Geodudes. Okay. We don't have strength yet, right? We need to... We do have strength. When did we get strength? Oh, that's why. Is because Nuisance can't learn it, but Squirtle can. Ooh, that sucks. Okay. So which one did we get in the post? Oh, I guess you get one of them at one of the islands. I don't remember if it was Strength or Rock Smash. I may have just been spewing bullshit this whole time. So... Fuck. Alright. We're about to give Squirtle 3 HMs, but it's the post-game. Oh, that's tough. Okay. Hold on. Don't do this yet. No. What other TMs do I have? Focus Punch. That's a pretty strong fighting move. But it's only if I go first. I just need to... I'm gonna get rid of Bite, and I think Brick Break, because Ice Beam you only get once. Oh, you may actually be able to buy it again. Whatever. But as long as I can get another fighting move that is equal to or better than Brick Break, then I think we should be good. Because there's not a whole lot of stuff that we would need for fighting that water couldn't handle, right? Because none of them have normal type Pokemon, and all the rock types we can just use Surf on. Alright. Sorry. Ooh, sorry, Squirtle. We're getting rid of Brick Break. And then when we get Waterfall, which we will need to get later, we'll get rid of Bite. Because we can relearn Bite if there is a move relearner. And Brick Break, we can always get an alternative. I guess we're using Focus Punch, which is tougher to land, but is more powerful. But again, all the stuff we need to use a fighting move on, we could easily just use Surf on, so I think we're good. Alright, now we can traverse. I do love these strength puzzles. Because I'm very good at them. This is my favorite part about Pokemon. And it's a shame these were never, like, translated properly into 3D, and we kind of lost this with our modern games. Little dungeon puzzles like this. I always thought they were really fun. So this is a place that has been blocked off until right now, I think. I don't think I've been in here yet. Slugma, there we go. Alright, this is the first non-Kanto Pokemon. I'm gonna kill it to mark this occasion. And you can see also the wild Pokemon here are getting pretty strong. I don't know what levels... I think in the first time we did the Elite Four, the strongest Pokemon was like level 70. And I think if you rematch it, they all are like level 70, if not more. And we're level 100, and we had trouble with the level 50s and 70s. So we may be in trouble because we can't level... It's not like we can go above 100. We can't level up anymore. We just need to strategize slightly better when we do it again. What we need to do is get as much money as possible while doing the post game, so we can buy a shit ton of revives and full restores. Okay, hold on. If we're gonna be here a while, I may as well use the Max Repel, especially because I want to see what's over there. This looks like nothing. This looks like where a secret would be. Alright. Right, this is Braille. Okay, so it doesn't translate it for you. It does, however, in the Prima strategy guide, it gives you, like, a Braille alphabet. It could have easily just told you. I'm not complaining, though. I think that's cool. I love whenever they do the Braille shit. But we don't need to do any of this. I don't know what this means. Oh, that's the ruby. That's what we needed. Wait, what does that say? Is it Braille? Probably says, like, ooh, Groudon, spooky. Yeah, okay. So if the ruby was found in a place called Mount Ember, then we would probably know where to find the sapphires, probably somewhere colder. I do want to check the right out again, because we were going that direction before we came back over here. I guess I'm glad we came over here. See, I made the right decision. I almost just messed that up. Alright. Does this lead us outside? Okay, maybe that's why that was there. Going awful high. No, that does lead us. Okay. So that's Mount Ember. And we can... I think we just give the ruby back to Celio, and then he gives us a pass to go to other islands. I know I need to save these, but I got a bunch of them. I got 14. Dun, 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 dun. I totally, like, I watched some videos on double speed, but I didn't really plan that far ahead, because I'm like, whatever, it's post-game. It's, unlike other post-games, once we get past the Pokemon, like, catching all the Pokemon, it's actually pretty straightforward. However, I did not know that we're gonna need to teach, that we would have needed to teach. I just assumed Dugtrio can learn Strength. That's on me, I guess. Alright, ooh, that's... Ashton handed the ruby to Celia. Thank you, Ashton. You're simply amazing. May I ask one more giant favor of you? While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There is another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. What other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevi Isles? Ashton, please, I need you to go to the other gem. Ashton, may I have your fairy pass and the town map? He just rips them up in front of... Oh, he does, like, the Polar Express thing and, like hole punches. Fairy pass. Wait, did he give it? This is my own fairy pass. I will let you to the Sevi Isles. Alright. So we've been on 1, 2, and 3 islands. And I imagine 100% of those areas, because I was pretty close to the end, because we knew what we were doing. So now, we just go to 4 islands, and then every subsequent island after that. The Sea Gallop High Speed 6. I think 4 island, you can't surf on the current. I'm pretty sure. Hey, Ashton. We just talked earlier. What are you doing here on the Sevi Islands? You should quit copying me, you know. Anyway, I already got my Pokemon egg, so I'm done with this island. I bet you don't even know about Pokemon eggs. I bet nobody even gave you the talk yet. You don't know about sex. I'm out of here. Why don't you look around and see if it makes you curious? Me, I don't have the time to waste. I gotta go have sex. Be smelling you. Why did he say that? Current is too fast. Alright. So good. That's good for me, which means that everything on this island that we need to... Nice. I don't even know. We need to investigate is on the island. It makes my job easier. 4 islands. There's one all the way up here. Weirdly enough, the hidden item isn't marked on this. I don't know how accurate this Prima strategy guide is, actually. But I'll take the money. Maybe it only marks items that appear on the map. Okay, that makes it easier, but also we're gonna miss a bunch of stuff. Now this is the Gen 2 onward daycare. We have the Kanto daycare, we can only store 1 thing, but this thing is just like all the other daycares where you can store 2 Pokemon, and if they're in the same Pokemon egg group, they can yield an egg. I'm the daycare man. I hope take care of precious Pokemon of trainers. If you'd like me to raise a Pokemon, have a word with my wife. And we don't have anything. I don't think we can breed Nuisance and Squirtle and SQUAREDEA, so we won't.
Lorelei has returned. Did she find the city life too stressful, I wonder?
Oh, it's the 2 big brothers.
Ready? Boy, we're having a body slam match as you.
That's not. I thought that's it. Who whips it out first?
Squash like a bug, though. How about I teach a body slam?
Again, not a TM, but just teaching us stuff. What's your deal?
There, boy, you're awfully heavy.
I'm out of here. This room is making me uncomfortable. Well, if we ever need body slam, we know where to learn it. Let's just go in the daycare just to talk to the lady, see if anyone else is here.
I'm the daycare lady. We can raise Pokemon for you. Would you like for some raise? Oh, fine. Fuck off.
All right, perfect. Well, then we've thoroughly explored that room. Let's see who's hanging out in the mart, or in the center? Yeah. Oh, twins. There's a rare kind of ice Pokemon that lives in the cave. We get a lot of visitors hoping to see that Pokemon. I'm pretty sure, I think it's in this game, if you go to... Well, no, this game doesn't have, like, a day counter, does it? Oh, it might. If you go to the cave on, like, Friday or something, a Lapras appears. Oh, Pokemon egg, I have no idea. Oh, wait, the daycare people in town were saying something. They said they'd found eggs before on their property. Oh, that's not what we want. Contest special. Spring. It's a reference to Hoenn. Champion Daisy Oak of Pallet Town. Hey, good books, am I right, guy?
What's this? New Pokemon journal hasn't arrived on this island.
Oh, they're magazines. Alright, well, I'm healed up. I'm good. I want to see what the people shopping here have to say.
Oh, we've had a great and powerful trainer grow up on this island. I bet he'd even know her. It's Lorelei of the Elite Four. When Lorelei was just a tyke, I taught her about Pokemon.
Yeah, okay, sure thing, Grandpa. Sevii Islands are in a warm region overall, but this one is an exception you need to know about. The Icefall Cave is frigid because of the Pokemon that live in it. I don't know if it's frigid because of that. I think that's why they live there. So yeah, if we couldn't figure it out, Mount Ember, the fiery cave, is where we find the ruby, and the Icefall Cave, the cold, icy one, the cooler one, is the one we find the sapphire. You're not Lorelei.
I collect a ton of stickers. I wish I could show them off. Oh, excellent. You've come to the right place. Look, see, these are my stickers. Look how many I got. I bet you want some. I bet you do. I'll give you a sticker if you can tell me something awesome about yourself.
If you brag about it, brag about the Hall of Fame. I brought only a Squirtle to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow, you made it to the Hall of Fame. That's pretty good.
Yup, I'll give you one of these. Hall of Fame sticker is applied to the trainer card. Now, I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of other stickers you can get by doing other stuff. But I think that's what the star is, maybe? The sticker? I spent a lot of time in this game. Wow. 19 hours to the Hall of Fame.
I just inhaled and hair went in my mouth.
Hello.
Oh, you found me. Please don't tell Lorelei.
She's gonna beat my ass if she finds me. Every time we come back to the Four Island, her collection grows. So, that little girl just told us about Lorelei's stuffed animal collection, which honestly, same. And we're gonna see Lorelei in here, where this is her house. She has a Wigglytuff, a Slowpoke, a Slowbro, a Pikachu, a Seal, and a Psyduck. I didn't look into this, but I'm pretty sure every 10 times you beat the Elite Four, a new stuffed animal is added to this room, capping out at like 10 more. So, to 100% complete this little Lorelei room, you need to beat the Elite Four 100 times. You know how when, like, Mew 3 and all the Pokegods, when everyone was speculating on those on the playgrounds, they're like, oh yeah, you gotta beat the Elite Four 100 times and then use strength in this specific spot and then Mew will appear. That's basically this. You legit have to beat the Elite Four 100 times. I'm gonna check to make sure that's right. Oh, YouTube chat, hello. Yo, dude, I can only watch for... Why is it not appearing on this chat? That's annoying. Sorry about that, guys. I watch for... because of work. I love the Clone Wars video. Thank you. Kill all the birds. I love the voices you do for the characters. Did you just beat it? This game? So, I'm gonna look up the Lorelei thing real quick. I actually beat the Elite Four with just Squirtle, and I'm gonna keep bragging about that, in February, and then I was ready to start the post-game so we could transfer the Squirtle to the next game, Emerald, which we're going to continue with the Squirtle, and a new starter of the chat's choice, or we're gonna spin a wheel. It's only then I realized that upon only ever using a Squirtle, you have to register and catch 60 Pokemon to start the post-game. So the months in between that I haven't been streaming this, I've been between doing other stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow. Dual wield! I've been catching a bunch of Pokemon. So in between the streams, I caught 60. Or I caught 59, then at the beginning of the stream, I evolved Diglett to Dugtrio. So that's where I've been, but now I'm back. Hold on. Lorelei, Plush, Room, FireRed, Leaf, Green. I want to make sure I'm right. I want to fact check this. Pokemon FireRed, Lorelei will add a Pokemon doll to her house for every 25 times the player enters into the Hall of Fame. I'm watching a thing right now. I don't want to get rid of my... There's a Twitter video. But I don't know where it caps out. It could still cap out at 100. Regardless, you would need to beat the Elite Four 100 times. I'm watching. Person's at 75 now. Oh, I thought there was a Suicune and it's a Nidoran. 100. $125. Okay, so it does not cap out at 100. When does it end? There's still so many... Okay, I'm just gonna scroll to the end. 200. 200 gets the big plush. So she buys them for herself whenever she loses. So, I said earlier, like, oh, I'm gonna do all the 100% stuff. To get all the plushes in Lorelei's room, you need to beat the Elite Four 200 times. It'd be easier to do it before finishing the post game, because once you do the post game, then the Elite Four gets harder. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, or if we even want to do this. It sounds like a whole waste of time. I'm going to put my phone here so I can read the YouTube chat. I'm sorry, guys. It's normally appearing on my little thing, but it didn't for some reason. It's not appearing on stream either, like at all, which is weird. That's not supposed to happen. Alright, so that was Lorelai's house, but Lorelai is not there. And we'll use our Squirtle to get this. Stardust. Okay, money. And then through here is the Icefall Cave. I don't know if we have a rappel on right now, but we'll figure it out. But if we don't, then... Oh, hey.
Oh, Joe. I mean, especially using ice for saving inside the Icefall Cave. It's truly untasty.
Okay. Thanks, man. Welcome to Icefall Cave. Welcome to hell, everybody. So here, yeah, if there's no rappel on right now, then we can see some of the Gen 2 Pokemon. This thing... Oh, something new? No, a Psyduck. I do love me some Psyduck, but let me know if the game's too loud, too. I think we're good right now, but... Okay, so this thing right here is a waterfall, which we cannot go up until we get the Waterfall HM that I think we get either from Lorelei or in this cave. So just know that we'll come back here. We have to get rid of Squirtle's better moves to learn... Oh, I'm going to use the Repel now, actually. There's two types of ice puzzles in this cave. One of them is just the sliding ice puzzle. Everyone always complains about the sliding ice puzzles. I love those puzzles. They're like my favorite part of this game, about any Pokemon game. But these ones of that. So it's cracked ice that if you stand on a second time, you fall back through. Which puts us here, wherever here is. Which takes us back up here. That's the one we just fell through. So... Great, I'm glad I got that. But now, if I want to go left, I'm going to have to fall through the ice, which I think takes us back exactly where we just landed. Yeah, good thing we had the rappel. But now, we could just go through like this. We need to go in one of these. I think the bottom one's the correct one, but I don't know if I want to go the correct way if there's other... No, this is the correct one. Okay. So I can go up, right? Where does that take me? Takes me there. I could do a sliding ice puzzle that I love so much. Wait, can I go across this? No. So we can't go on this, but what we can do is use this to land in a better spot. Like that. I know I sound like I'm an expert and I'm like reading a guide, and I technically am, but oh, I don't even turn to the right page. I didn't miss anything. This is just telling me to do the puzzle. But I really like Pokemon. Okay, hold on. Let's try one of the other holes. It's just like Banjo. Okay, so we land there. And now we can go... there. Oh, okay. Perfect. No, I want that item. I'll grab the other item too. I just want this one right now. Never Melt Ice is a held item, which has minute-long ads now. Is that what just... Oh, I totally forgot about that. I'm sorry. I think... Wait, does everyone get free subs? How does it work? Everyone starts out with, like, free subs or something? Because I don't know how to... I would prevent that if I could. Because I don't think I even get anything from those ads. I think I only get things from subs. I didn't even notice that. The thing about Twitch, though, is that, I was doing, like, tax stuff, and it's upon that I realized that, like, both Twitch and TikTok, you need to make a certain amount to even withdraw it, and I haven't made that amount, so I like, have money that's being held captive by Twitch because I hadn't made enough to withdraw it yet. I don't know if that's probably not entertaining or interesting at all, just, there's Waterfall, alright. Sorry, Never Melt Ice is a held item. I don't know if it was in Gen... Wait, no, there's no held items in Gen 1, so no, that is new. This is what I'm saying. They're scattering... Oh, fuck. Scattering new items all throughout the post-game that weren't normally in the Kanto games that it's remaking to keep it accurate. Now the only thing we can do, unfortunately, is teach Squirtle Waterfall and get rid of Bite, I guess. Why are we even keeping Nuisance on us? If we need Cut or Rock Smash, I guess. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, I was hoping. Get rid of Bite. Because Ice Beam, I don't think we can relearn because it's like a TM. Brick Break, we can find an alternative, or if it's a move he learned, we can relearn it. I don't even know if there's a move relearner in this game, I'm just hoping. But for right now, honestly, Squirtle has just as much HMs as fucking Nuisance has. But that's the game for you. Normally, I don't hate HMs as much as other people. I actually like them a lot in these games, but in this hypothetical, or in this like random scenario where I'm only using one Pokemon, it is a little annoying. But only in this scenario. Okay, there's no items up here. Okay, this doesn't take me anywhere. No, that takes me back. Okay, I don't want to go in there. See, I was trying to look at the guide, but if I just looked ahead of me, I would have noticed. I did notice. And there's Lorelei. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in this cave! Do as I say, or you'll have to answer to me! That's not what she said. Ah, shucks, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all steamed up. Ashton, you shouldn't be here. Now we can catch up later. Right now, I need your help. Help me kick these... I don't know why I thought that said Peachers. I don't know what that means. I think because subliminally I was thinking of butts because I thought she was going to kick their butt. And then I saw like the peach emoji appear in my eyes like a holy order or whatever. Alright.
What? Who says we can't do what we want with Pokemon we catch?
He's right. I mean, as long... Because everyone was like, oh, Team Rocket's stealing. As long as they catch the Pokemon here, it's not really an issue. While the music's playing, I'm actually going to listen to the stream to see if it's too loud. And then I saw like the peach emoji appear. He's way behind. I gotta start refreshing this more. And then I saw like the peach emoji. That seems very loud. He's way behind. I gotta start refreshing this more. And then I saw like the peach emoji. Hold on, refresh again. I'm gonna keep talking. And then I saw like the peach emoji. That seems still behind, but hold on, refresh again. I'm gonna keep talking. And then I saw like that seems better. Why did nobody say anything? That seems really loud. Sorry, guys. All right, now the stream's really started. Ice Beam. I'm glad I still have that. I wouldn't mind as much if Waterfall was like an ice type move. I don't know why it would have been, but you know, if it was. I think that's the main issue with a lot of HMs is that they're all like Fly and Surf are good flying and water moves. If they just made each HM a better move for each type, you know? Like there's 3 water ones. I don't think we need 3 water ones. But again, I don't mind HMs used in moderation, because I like the puzzles that go along with them. And I have, honestly, no problem with getting rid of HMs if we can replace those puzzles with other meaningful puzzles, but we didn't. Instead of the Pokemon, being like, oh, we'll get rid of HMs, but we'll have a suitable replacement that's still fun. They just got rid of all the HM puzzles, like, altogether. The only games with puzzles are the remakes that had HMs previously. Didn't sound loud to me. Are you sure? Maybe this music in particular is just loud. But you guys can still hear the game, right? I think I'm just being egotistical and be like, oh, this game's louder than me. I need to be louder. Anyway. So despicably weak. You, tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all.
No way, I'm not telling you that.
If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze... Whoa, what's this wee talk? My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. I do gotta say, I used to not care about Lorelei at all. This is definitely like a Gen 3 onward thing, where they actually gave the Elite Four and gym leaders like character, whereas in Red, Blue, and Yellow, Lorelei just kind of appears. The only thing I knew and liked about Lorelei is that there's a theory that Will, from the Gen 2... Still Kanto Elite Four, but Gen 2 Elite Four, looks exactly like Lorelei and uses slightly similar Pokemon, but is a guy. And the theory is that in the years between Kanto and Johto, Lorelei transitioned or cross-dressed or whatever, and I thought that theory was cool. I'm like, oh, 2 characters I didn't care about are now 1 character together that have something cool. But this adds interesting stuff that Lorelei, like, has an empty house full of plushies and cares about Pokemon more than people. She's so me. I love Lorelei. But I doubt we'll ever make it another Rocket Warehouse. Oh, speaking of which... Can I put this... He's more... How is this blending in with a green screen? I guess it's like... How can I make this... Okay, I just have to awkwardly sit like this the whole stream. I can do this. Fuck, my controller's on the ground. I have to bend over to pick it up. Fuck. Okay. That's better. That works. I'm joined by my trusty Squirtle, SQUAREDEA. We should do the streams like this more often. Okay. Thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea that these horrible criminals were loose here. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? So what's the special Pokemon? Is there a Lapras up here? No. I think this is normally where a Lapras would spawn. If for whatever reason you didn't pick up the free Lapras they give you in the game. Okay, now I can leave. We already went up that waterfall. I think we legit only taught Squirtle Waterfall for that one. So, we probably could have gotten just something else. But whatever. And now we go back to Lorelei's house. We're gonna beat her there, but she'll show up with all her plushies. That's the thing of using the analog stick is no matter how hard I hold left, it's still gonna... Hey! How'd you get here? There's something weighing heavily on my mind. If anything were to happen on one island where I was born, I wouldn't know about it. If I were in the Pokemon League, yeah, you should quit. I should take your place. I mean, I am the champion. Canonically, I'm the champion here. Wait, is the champion different if you rematch the Elite Four? Because it canonically takes place after. Is it not blue? Or is it just like, oh, I'm here to challenge you for the role of champion? Okay, I've done everything on this island, I think, right? I just keep punching my mic, I'm sorry. I think now I can go to 5 Islands. I didn't get whatever egg I was supposed to get here. No, I'm not done here, I guess. Did we... Maybe we missed something in the... ice cave. Because we're supposed to get the sapphire from that cave, right? Hold on, what did Lorelei say? Event 1. 77, 78. I mean, this guy just says to... I just knocked over my remote. The guide just says to do that battle in the ice cave and then go to 5 Island, but we can't do that. We did thoroughly explore the cave, right? Yeah, there's only 3 spots we can go. Use waterfall to climb large waterfall. From there, now you have to fight a group of Team Rocket. Continue the quest that began finding the ruby plate. It's time to head to 5 Islands. Uh-oh. Only BH Ultra heads can understand the full mic punch experience. Yeah, I mean, that's a thing that happens on my streams a lot. I don't know how to prevent it aside from just keeping the mic far away, but... I want to be loud! Sorry. Can I really not go to... Hold on. Do I need to talk to 1, 2, 3... Other? Oh, it's just in a different... Well, that's fucking stupid. Okay. To 5 Islands. They easily could have made that menu longer. Or put, like, 1 through 3 under Other. What are we doing? Alright. This water we can surf on, because it's dyed a deep blue. Can I kill you? It's been getting busier around these parts lately. I haven't been catching many good fish lately, either. Hold on. Before we go up that way, I think we have to go up that way, like, story-wise. So let's... No, we go through the meadow. Alright, hold on. So what's the deal up here, then? As people we can fight at the very... What do you think? Water Labyrinth. Water Labyrinth Zone. Okay. What is the purpose of this? What do you think, Prima Strategy Guide? Oh, there is a thing to the left. Water Labyrinth is much bigger than I initially thought. I need to go around. This truly is a labyrinth. I now understand the name. That's not a Kanto Pokemon. Every non-Kanto Pokemon we're going to kill on sight. I'm going to use Waterfall now that I have it. But it's cool to see these in Gen 3 because I don't think I ever did the post-game while playing as a kid. So it's cool to see these. Because they're not sprites you often see. Like, I remember I didn't transfer anything because it's my first game, but I caught everything I could in, like, Heart Gold and Diamond and traded between those. So all the, like, Gens 1 through 4 Pokemon, I saw all those sprites in all the Gen 4 games. But in this one, and Sapphire, I only ever used those generations Pokemon. Whereas this, it's cool to see Johto Pokemon. Like Tentacool, wow! I don't want to jinx it, but the TV hasn't glitched out in a while. Alright, what are we doing here? You travel all over the place, don't you? You're not driving your Pokemon too harshly, are you? Let me take a look. Oh, impressive. You treat your Pokemon right. I think you could be entrusted with this. Oh. Okay. So that's the thing we needed. That's one of the things. So now, on top of the Squirtle, the main character, the only one that matters, and our dead nuisance, that isn't even that useful because it only has Cut and Rock Smash. We also have, an egg. I don't actually know what's in the egg. I imagine something you can't get in Kanto. What about you? Give me another egg. Oh, I guess we're gonna fight. I'm gonna throw the egg at her. Throw the book at her. SQUAREDEA is a cop. He's an undercover cop. Pikachu. Oh, a breeder. Okay. Those may also be a trainer type that doesn't appear in Kanto, because there are no breeders. There's only the daycare. The daycare can only yield one Pokemon. Can only house one Pokemon, so it can't yield any eggs. Also, I can't... Like, it's not just a Pokemon thing, it's a real thing. The term breeder is a real thing. But I can't hear the word breeder anymore without thinking of that fucking subreddit that's like anti-kids, and they call people who have kids breeders. Hey, Meryl! Also Johto, but we have to kill it anyway. We were going to kill it even if it was wild, but because it belongs to a breeder, we gotta get rid of it. Your Pokemon are growing up admirably. It's level 100. He's done growing. That's also partially why I want to get... I mean, obviously, I like the starters, and I like using the pre-evolution starters. I like the pre-evolution starters a lot. I like most second stage starters more so than the last one, the third ones. What was I gonna say? So when I go over to Emerald, I'm gonna use another Hoenn starter. Not just because I want to start from scratch and make it difficult, and I like getting new starters, but also... if you trade a Pokemon that's a certain level before beating a certain gym, they won't listen to you. So if I trade a level 100 Squirtle to Emerald for random example, it will not listen to me until I beat all the gyms. So he'll be good to have around. It basically means we're never going to die. Resort Gorgeous. The angel is not quite there. Oh, Angle. I'm fucking stupid. I read Resort Gorgeous and then saw what I thought was a beautiful woman, and I thought... Why do you have to remind me of the anti-child subreddit? Because it's funny. Spear Goal, Painter, 50? Ooh, alright, let's use Waterfall. Another clip I can't stop thinking about. I don't know if it's from Parks and Rec or from something where Paul Rudd, like, gets... I don't think it's from Parks and Rec, because Paul Rudd plays a different character. He's like, oh, you like Pokemon? My favorite, Smeargle. Because everyone always says, like, Pikachu or Charizard or whatever. But seeing Paul Rudd acknowledge Smeargle, it means a lot to me personally. I'm a big Paul Rudd head. Mostly because of what he did with Tim and Eric. That's the case with most celebrities. I only know them in relation to Tim and Eric. I'm visiting my friend's retreat, if you must know. So is the resort gorgeous, or are the people gorgeous? Lady Jackie. I'm gonna kill this Hoppip. I'm gonna quad effective ice, because it's flying in grass, right? I'm gonna quad effective ice beam this thing. I didn't need to. It would have died anyway, but... And you can see already the trainer Pokemon are around the 50s, so... It's a good thing we only have the one level 100, because if we just beat the Elite Four with, like, a general group of, like, 60s or whatever, it'd be pretty hard, not a spike, but, you know, it would get harder. That's why everyone always complains, or now they complain, to be contrarian or whatever, about the difficulty spike in Johto. As soon as you beat the Elite Four, then you have to go to Kanto and everything's over-leveled or whatever. But I'd never minded that. I liked when Kanto was difficult. Okay, a double battle that we can't do. I'm trying to paint. Please keep out of my sight. You looked at me. You didn't have to acknowledge me at all. I'm worried, though, if I hatch the egg, that it will start to trigger double battle, so I gotta kill these guys before that happens. I think by talking to the person... What did they give me? That old guy, what did he give me? Something. I think it means that I have full friendship with my Squirtle, which makes sense considering I only really used him. $800? I thought you were a painter. Those famously make tons of money. Thinking of having a pool made specifically for Pokemon. Was she painting you? That's cute. Lady Gillian. Also Gen 2. Do I have anything effective against this? I'll just use Strength. I better not get... I punch my mic and slur my words. It's the two worst things. I better not get staticked. Fuck! Why do I bother saying things? Great. I love these. What do you guys think? You think third Mareep? I'm going with third Mareep. I'm not a betting man, but, you know, if I was, I'd go for third Mareep. I'm done talking. There's no way. There's, I guess, 4 battles on this island. 5 for me, because the double battle I did separately. So wait, they would have had Smeargle and Mareep. But this one had 1 Smeargle, and this one had 2 Mareeps and a Flaffy. What about you? Hey, boy. I'm the champion, I'll have you know. I'm a good runner. I'm really fast. I'm gonna kill this. I've had enough of the disrespect, Destin. Doesn't even have a Johto Pokemon. Wasting my time. Alright, Waterfall. I'm just gonna keep using Waterfall and Strength. You know, I get all my Waterfall and Strength in now because I'm probably not gonna use them later. What do you think, buddy? You're falling, but I think you're good. Oh, this would be a time to use Ice Beam, but I'm gonna use Waterfall instead. Because I'm still strong. Like, it's a strong move on a strong Pokemon. I don't think I need to be super effective. I don't think there's anything that I fought yet that didn't die in one hit, so I think I'm alright. These guys are not giving me the money I deserve. There was not a third Mareep, it's Jover. No, it's Joever. It always looks like Joever. Another Smeargle. Like, I get it, it's a painter gimmick, but give me something different. I do gotta say, though, the reason I'm excited is because I think it's only Johto Pokemon here because they assumed, oh, you can get the Hoenn Pokemon in the Hoenn games, so you don't need to get them here, so they put all the Johto Pokemon here. And then half of the Johto Pokemon in the Hoenn games post-game. And also the GameCube games. I love Johto's Pokemon. Selfie's house. That's not how that's spelled. Okay. It's a pretty picture of a Pokemon. It looks like it's feeling good. How would we know that? Okay, so Selfie's not here. If she's got a mailbox and an important name, it means she's important. I don't know what that means. Normally, they're, like, really bad puns, so I don't know what Selfie would mean. I say, this marine life here at this resort agrees with me. I'm just excited because I love Johto Pokemon. Like, if I could pick one region, one generation to pick, and only ever interact with that, it would be Johto. Because out of, like, my top 10 favorite Pokemon, like, a decent chunk of them are Sneasel, Gligar, Aipom, Entei. I love Ursaring. Use Strength. Poliwhirl is not Okay. Sorry. Poliwhirl is only from Kanto, but I don't know if we've interacted with any Poliwhirl up until this point. I don't know what water Pokemon they could have used that are Gen 2. Could use, Lantern and Chinchou. Corsola. There's some Pokemon like Skarmory and Houndoom that I always associate with Gen 3. But they're not. I can't get poisoned by this guy because I'm already paralyzed. Oh! Okay. It's a strong, bulky guy. Didn't get killed in one hit. That's new and scary. Yeah, there's a cave or a thing to the right of Resort Gorgeous, and then I can go back down through the water labyrinth. Did he just say Shocker and Joker? I don't think I read that correctly. Alright, I don't know what the... Youch. That was the last battle. That's really all I'm using the guide for. Not to, like, tell me how to win or what things I need to do. It's more so just to see the whole map so I don't have to keep running around looking for trainers. There's something in this cave. I don't know what it is. Oh. Okay, so the deal with the Lost Cave, which is very confusing. Aye! This was an ancient room, but it's teeming with ghosts. Shop it. I gotta go. Alright, well, thanks for joining us. Hope you can swing by the, remember, any Ultra that comes by the 19th stream, the big roulette stream, gets 100 Ultra points, and I'll decide what that means later. I should have used Waterfall, shouldn't I have? Bummer. I'm using my real moves. And none of these are Gen 2. Kind of pissing me off a little bit. We're still not halfway into the stream. So we're making... I don't know if I would say we're making good time, but... I mean, there's 2 more islands after this. So the Lost Cave, it works like a clock. So there's 4. There's top, right, bottom, left. And like a clock, it's 12, 3, 6, 9. And the amount of rocks in the cave is the one you're supposed to pick. So this is 3, so it's the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is the top. It's like the Lost Woods from Zelda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is bottom. Are you... Oh. I thought that was Selfie. I'm assuming it's a girl. I'm gonna get those Ultra points even if it's the last thing I do. Alright, bye. Thank you for joining me. And that applies to everyone, alright? Not just the chat vocals. Anyone in the YouTube chat, anyone in the Twitch chat. Oh, not to. Anyone in just lurking, not saying anything. I saw a couple people follow. I don't know if it's because of this stream or because I announced the other stream. But, big stream on the 19th. So, you know, stay tuned. I'm gonna keep ice beaming these guys. But they keep using Wish and Future Sight. I feel like I'm gonna get attacked all at once, like at the end. I didn't know there were other trainers in here. This is also something I didn't look at. I guess I should read the guide. I don't know if it tells you, though. Yeah, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Oh, that's cool. I do want to make sure I'm not missing any rooms. I don't think I am. I think they just loop back around on themselves if you go on the wrong one. So we're good. Don't worry. What do you think, bud? You're falling. Perfect. Psychic Laura. She said, don't go in the right tunnel. I'll be the judge of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bottom. 1, 2, 3, right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bottom. 1, 2, 3, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up. Okay, this is a cutscene. I imagine you're selfie. What do you intend to do with me? What the fuck? I didn't know she was gonna say that. This is selfie, though. It's a weird way to... Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Alright, I'm gonna kill her Persian, I think. I don't have a whole lot of other options. What I intend to do is to take your money, is to run your pockets, basically. One of my favorite sayings, like top 5. Yeah, keep using strength. Oh, okay, you waterfall. Get rid of the older moves, so then we only really have the 2 returning moves of Ice Beam and Surf. Depending on, well, no, I was gonna say like, oh, I was afraid you meant to harm me. I just killed your Pokemon and took your money. That's a lot of money. I didn't intend on harming you until you said that. I'm so glad that you happened here. I grew rather bored of walking and I am feeling fatigued. May I ask you to take me home from here? Thank you. You may go now. Is there not a gem in there? I guess all I need to do is talk to Selfie. There are item rooms, apparently. As you navigate the various rooms, you'll have an opportunity to nab 4 items. They are always located through the opposite doorway of where you're supposed to go, according to the number. If there are 12 rocks, heads... Okay. So we gotta go back. But we also need to talk to her. Her gimmick is that every day you gotta show her different Pokemon. So I guess this game does have a day cycle. Oh, do I know you from somewhere? What are you talking about? Oh, well that doesn't matter. I'm exquisitely bored. Please hear my wish. Wish to see a Pokemon, a darling Dragonite. Yeah, I'm not doing that. There's no way. Maybe if I kept my Pokemon, maybe, but no. We gotta go back in the cave to get the other items. And then we can leave. There is another thing. Oh, I should have done this before. Do I have a lemonade? Hold on. I don't think so, but I know where I can buy one. Looking for an L. Leaf stone. Hopefully I can buy one on one of the islands and I don't have to go to the Celadon department store. Okay, so it's always the opposite. So 1, 2, 3 is the right, so left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So bottom. Okay. That's one of the 4. There's another incense, a max revive, and a rare candy. 1, 2, 3. 12. 1, 2, 3. 6 is the... 6 is the bottom. Fuck, okay. 3. 12. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top. Is it like every other room? Okay, 3. 12. 6. That was the wrong one. 6. 2, 3. Fuck. Maybe it is every other one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's every other one. But I get better every time. Where did I leave off? Wait, what? Oh, that was probably 9, huh? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 6, so 12. Fuck! Okay, so it's the one after that. Or it should be. Nine. 3, 6. Oh, that was the right one. Fuck. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, bottom. Fuck. Alright, it was that one. Fuck, I'm getting worse. Nine. That was 3. What are you doing, man? My brain's fried. That was 3. Oh my god. I'm losing it. Up. Down. Down. Right. Left. Down. 3 is to the right. Oh my god. Okay, so I got all of them, right? Yeah, get me out of here. Now we're done. Do we go anywhere? Okay, that's to the right of the island. I'm gonna go check to see if we can... I was gonna use an escape rope, but they don't take you to the center. They just take you out of the cave. I'm gonna go check to see... I get so... Oh my god, I'm fucking sidetracked. I'm gonna go check to see if we can buy a lemonade at the mart. And if we can't, then... guess we require more backtracking. And we can't fly, so that's gonna be harder. Is there even a mart in here? There might not be. Alright, hold on. Let me just look up... I want to see if we can buy it anywhere else. Because we're actually not that far from Celadon if we land in Vermilion again. Okay, that's still Celadon, I think. Alright. We could always... Yeah, we'll just take the boat back here whenever we're done getting our lemonade. So we'll go to... Sorry, Vermilion. Saffron is above that, and then to the left is Celadon, if I remember correctly. Which I always do. But we gotta take the route up. Yeah, that's actually not that far. And we wouldn't even... I'm pretty sure you can't fly from the Sevi Isles to the main map anyway. So I would have had to do this anyway. Celadon. It's on the roof. This is not the right building, is it? I don't think this is the right building. Bum 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 bum. Ba ba da dum. I always thought this looked like a chalkboard. Because it does a little bit. Like, I know it's supposed to be lights outside the elevator, but it doesn't look like it. Okay, now we go to roof, right? Buy lemonade. Perfect. That was a big thing. One of the important key... It's probably just faster for me to do this instead of taking the elevator. One of the key events you have to do in the original games is the cop is like, oh, I'm thirsty, you can't pass. And you can buy them a lemonade to pass by. You give them that drink. They changed it to like hot tea in this game, a key item that you can't lose, because there was a... I don't know if it's a glitch, I suppose an exploit. It's weird to say exploit when it's a negative thing that happens to the player, but you can do it. Where if you get rid of all your items and then lose all your money and battle everyone so you can't make any more money, you can't buy the lemonade, so you soft lock yourself because it's not a key item. You have to buy a lemonade. Same thing with the Safari Zone in this game. They changed it so if you don't have any money, they'll just let you in for free. Was I on 4? I was on 5, right? Yeah, I did everything on 4. There's just 5, 6, 7 left. And I'm almost done with 5, if you think about it. Oh my god. I'm getting a headache looking at this, I don't know why. Maybe it is the brightness. Okay. Doesn't really... This is still 5 Island. Okay, no, there are... Doesn't say anything about secret items, so I think on my own I still do need to check these patches. But we're probably going to get some Johto Pokemon in this grass. But before we do that, let's kill this guy. This area is strictly off limits. Ouch! Ouch! I hate when he says that. This is not... I don't know what I expected them to have. I guess it is Team Rocket, so they're only going to have Rattata. He didn't even evolve this Rattata. What a terrible trainer. He must hate him. Not like us, right, buddy? Wow, never mind. You're paralyzed. You're worthless to me. The only other difference... Because there's a lot of stuff... They wanted this to be a very... I don't know if accurate's the word. Accurate remake. So a lot of the cool stuff they added in later games aren't in this one, despite it being that same generation. Except, however, Steel types and Dark types and those type advantages are still in this game. So I don't know if... I imagine stuff used Pursuit earlier, like any Rattata. It's weird that Rattata isn't Dark type. Like, I know they didn't plan it when they first... Because they didn't have the Dark type when they first made Rattata. But I feel like after... That's probably one of the ones that should have... been to dark, because a rat isn't inherently evil, but it's mostly used by evil people. There's no bad dogs, only bad trainers. He's a victim of circumstance. And this guy's a bad trainer. Is this for real? I'm yanking your chain, buddy, don't worry. Give me your chain yanks. Okay, no, it does have secret. Oh no, that's where the guy is. Okay, so I gotta go back, because there's an item. Yep, I see it. Alright, Johto? Okay, it's another hop-up. That is Johto, though. I'll take it. By take it, I mean I'll kill it. What else did you think I meant? So if I put a dead nuisance in the PC and then heal my Pokemon, my Squirtle, will he remain dead? I'm not actually sure in this game. Because I may need to heal Squirtle at some point. Not because of the health, but because of the paralysis and the PP. Oh. I didn't know you could do that in this game. Alright. I tried to keep all my items throughout the whole game. Can I use my 3 Zinc on Squirtle? No. Carbos? No. I want to make him as strong as he can be. Alright, I'll use the full heal. As long as I use it on stream, it's good. Because we have seen me collect all of the items. Now I can get this. No longer paralyzed. And we get a max potion. It may be the only max potion we have. Score to the bottom. Score to the bottom. Max potion. Alright, and then we'll use that now. Perfect. We'll save our ethers for when we do the Elite Four again, because we're going to need them for that for sure. But... see, we used items, and now we still have an extra slot in our bag. This better not be a Hoppin'. If it will, I'm gonna... Hey! Hey, little guy. I love Sentret. This one looks shiny, just because I think the spread is more gold than it's supposed to be. But I do love me some Sentret. I'm sorry you're level 10 and have to die, but... them's the rope. Like I said, I love Johto Pokemon. Hoot Hoot and Noctowl are also some of my favorites. For anyone asking. If I could live in a Pokemon generation, it would be Johto. That's why I'm excited about the prospect of potentially getting a Legends Arceus game in the Johto style, because I love Johto. And I would love to be like the lore of Johto, you know? You'd be wasting time even if you were to... You'd be wasting time even if you were to get by me. What does that mean? This game can't tell time. I should dress like that. Ekinks. Oh, I'm intimidated by this 48 Ekans. That's actually pretty strong for an Ekans. But that's honestly like a detriment to the trainer. If you see a Pokemon, you're like, oh, that's strong and it's not evolved, that just means it's a bad trainer. You know what? I didn't realize the irony in what I said. I promise I wasn't setting up a bit of me saying, oh, it's a mark of a bad trainer if they have a high-level Pokemon that isn't evolved. I have a level 100 Squirtle. Talk about the pot calling the kettle black. He's got a lot of glooms. What was the first thing? It wasn't 3 glooms, right? It was something and then 2 glooms? I don't remember. I couldn't be fucked. Oh, that makes me furious. Yeah, do something about it. Okay, no items. Or so the guide says. We can continue this way. We probably should. Well, there's another trainer we gotta fight.
There's nothing past here except our warehouse, so it brings you here.
That was the password, right? Goldine need log, and then there's a second password. My hair's stuck on you, Squirtle. My bad. That we don't have. So I guess she was right when she said we're wasting time. Turns out she was trying to warn us. She's on our side. I keep getting sidetracked because there's fucking, hold on. Another password is needed. Okay, that's what I thought. There's something over here. I don't even have to look at the guide to see that. Unless this is just more of the town that we were already in. Nope. I got my PP up. Alright. So, I think to get the password, there's another island we need to go to. But there's also something to the right. The whole reason we got the lemonade in the first place. Now, I don't know... Basically, the whole lemonade thing, you get the move Facade. That's all I know. But I don't know if that means it'll teach Facade to you, or if you get a Facade TM. Because if I throw the lemonade, which I have to do, and then it's like, oh, I'll teach something Facade, then I'm going to be pissed, because then I just wasted my lemonade. And my time. That's not correct. Hold on. That's correct. Okay, A, B. So there's 3 trainers, and then... Okay, so no items. Just the trainers. I'm getting dizzy looking at this. I'm the eldest of the Bird Brothers. The best thing about birds is I'm the oldest of the Bird Brothers. It's gotta be the beak. Favorite part? Beak. Top 10 bird parts? Beak. Wing. Feet. Feather. Bones. What am I at? Am I at 4? Eyes. That's 5, right? Beak, feather, feet. Wait. Beak, wing, feet, bones, eyes. Shit. Why did I say top 10? Oh, this is tough. Alright, well, I want to meet the other Bird Brothers, see what they're up to. I want to see what their favorite type of bird is. I'm legitimately invested in the Bird Brothers' plight. Oh, so sharp. Oh, because of the beak. Alright, Bird Brothers. How do I join the Bird Brothers? I would very much like to be a part of your gang. Another Hoppip. An off-center Shadow. Gonna kill it. Oh, okay. I'll use the last of my strength, and then I can go back to my normal moves. It probably would have been better to just use Ice Beam because it's super effective, but it's fine. I'm fine. I'm the middle kid of the Bird Brothers. The best thing about birds, it has to be the wings. They're getting scarily accurate. If the last guy says feet, we're in trouble. Chaz. Okay. I don't know how to PP. Maybe using the max potion wasn't the right way to go because I have to heal anyway. And I think now my bag is full because I picked up... I don't remember what I picked up. A PP up, I think. I should try using those, though, because I might still be able to use... Because that doesn't... not like an ether where Flap Flop, where it revives your PP, it gives you, like, more. Hold on, let me check those, actually. Ooh. Hold on. $15, $12. Yeah, let's boost Ice Beam up. We do use it a lot, especially in this Elite Four, where I think they're going to change up their teams to have Gen 2 Pokemon, maybe, or they're just stronger. But a lot of them are Flying and Dragon, so... Do I have any more of those? I think it would stack if I did. Alright, so I'm constantly cycling through that one slot in my bag I have. I do have a bunch more rare candies that I can't use. Alright, where's the final bird brother? This better not be a Hoppip. Good lord. There's no shortage of Hoppip here. If you were looking for a Hoppip, this is... You know where to find them. Oh, now I have more Ice Beam PP. Oh, I'm going to waste it on this level 8 Hoppip. Because I can. Alright, bird brother. I'm the youngest of the bird brothers. The best part of it has to be the down. What does that mean? I guess he'll describe it once we kill him. Because I said flap, flap, peck too hard, herald. Oh, this is the best bird brother. I love Hoot. I'm gonna kill it though. I have to. It's in my nature. It's in our nature. We're undercover cops. We must ruin the Kanto region. We're taking down an organized crime syndicate, and we're making everyone's lives harder. Noctowl. Again, the sprite in this game, it just looks like it's shiny. Because it's just more gold than it's supposed to be. I think the shiny Noctowl has gold wings, though. Oh. Interesting. How queer. Oh, I thought that recoil was going to kill it. Down is so comfy, it makes me drowsy. That didn't tell us anything. Alright, now we're gonna go to, you can already see there's a little island down there. There's a big sand mud pile of shit. Where this guy... Scrub. Hello, your Pokemon looks healthy. This is where I buried my Onix. It was named Tectonics. And over here is a metal plate, a metal coat, which I guess he threw away because he intended to use for his Onix to evolve into Steelix, but it died. That's not our problem. What is our problem is Clear has Tectonics engraved on a boulder. There's a lemonade placed as an offering in front of the grave. Now, would you like to leave another lemonade? Okay, I thought I had to throw it. Thank you. That was my Tectonics' favorite drink. I don't even know you, but your act of kindness has uplifted me a little. Can you please take... Okay, it is a TM. Good. So we made progress. That's something. I'm glad we got the lemonade now. And now we can go back to 5 Islands. Okay, I think I'm missing a page here. No, 81 to 82. I don't know where we get the other password. But we need to get the other password. We know Goldeen need log. And we battled a bunch of other trainers, but none of them were rocket trainers, I don't think. Damn it, we almost made it. Yeah, the next page of the Prima Strategy Guide is just the rocket hideout. That can't be right. Unfinished business. Oh, okay. It says you can't come back to the warehouse until later, but to come back here when you can. I guess they're being thorough and covering everything in 5 Island. But we can't get in there yet, so we're going to 6 Island. So there's one thing on 5 Island we haven't done. And then we're going to 6 Island, and then there's 7 Island. And I think 7 Island just has, like, the Pokemon Tower. So depending on how good we are at this, how fast, we may do most of the island stuff in this stream. What am I doing here? Alright, going to 6 Island. Technically, you can do them in any order you want. It's just easier to go like this, because it follows the story. 6 Island, there's a bunch of shit, though. Alright, time to explore. It's playing Johto music. Oh. Is this a battle? Hey Ashton, how's your Pokedex filling up? It looks like it's impossible to get all the Pokemon by hanging around just these parts. Maybe there are Pokemon we don't know about somewhere far away. Well, if you can't do it, there's no way for you to get it done. I'm not gonna get all desperate over this. I'll keep collecting Pokemon at my own pace while I train them. That's what I'll do, so there's no point staying here. I may as well, so this happens on every island. Smell you later. Can you believe that guy? You know Pokemon that evolve upon trading, yes, but did you know that there are still others? Some Pokemon evolve only when traded while yeah, it's got a metal coat. It's nice that it teaches you that in order. For 10 years I've searched for ruins. No, make that 20 years. When did this game come out? 90... No, this was 2000 something. Wait, this came out 2003, didn't it? 20 years is right now. That's crazy. Happy 20 years, Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green. When you're this far away from the city, the sky at night is fantastic. Oh yeah, light pollution. Keep going this way and you'll get to the water path. Stay on that and you'll need to Ruin Valley. So that Ruin guy was looking for ruins. Play with Pokemon lots and live a year-long life. Take Agatha, for example. She set a record for being the oldest ever Elite Four member. She spurs me to do bigger things. It's too late for you. Agatha's been trained her since she was a kid, alright? She's a prodigy. Something about mail. So, before I go in... Well, I'm gonna go in this house. It seems like there's stuff behind that other house. There's nothing that young people find exciting here on this island, but this is a good place in terms of nature and history. Relax and enjoy your stay. It's crazy that all these people are dead now. Hold on, there's nothing back here. Oh, that's a berry spot. You see that little dark patch there? I guess like berries, they don't have berry trees. That's a berry spot. I don't know if we've come across the berry forest yet, but that's a thing. Let me fight you. I'm practicing in secret so no one can see me. I feel like I'm gonna puke. I feel like looking at the screen's making me sick. I don't know why. It's a little too bright. Oh, I saw that. We got like an hour left. Ooh, we only got 7 surfs left though. I mean, we haven't needed to use strength or cut. And we did use cut a couple times. I want to test my theory. See if I put Nuisance in the box and then heal only Squirtle. If it heals Nuisance. I mean, with what? Well, the wild Pokemon here aren't strong. They're like level 10. But the trainer Pokemon can kill. But if I go into a trainer battle with Nuisance... That's what happened with the final rival battle before the Elite Four. Is that I was like, oh, I just go to the Elite Four. Time to get rid of Nuisance or whatever. Or, like, as I was going to the right at the end of a stream, I accidentally landed in a battle. This is another Pokemon that's not, like, that is a Kanto Pokemon, but I don't think I've seen it in the entire game so far. So there's stuff down and there's stuff up. I say we start with up because we're already here. If I run into one thing and it's not Johto, we're putting the repel back on. My boyfriend's always busy, so I come swimming by myself. Ugh. So how long have you been playing this save file? I'll check in a sec. Probably a lot of hours. If you're just new here for the gimmick, this is just me playing through... Oh, you are a first-timer. Welcome. I'm going through all of FireRed with just Squirtle. As you can tell, it's level 100 now. See, that's probably why you think, like, oh, this must have been hundreds of hours. But in reality, if you're only using one Pokemon, like, it's hard to use one Pokemon, but it's also kind of easy because they level up fast, because you're not leveling up 6 different Pokemon, you're just leveling up the one guy. I think it's the mix of the lights being bright out and my contact being, like, oofy. Okay, this is my final move, so instead of going up the water path, I'll go back to the Pokemon Center. I can check the time, though. Just you wait, don't worry. I thought it said Denise. Oh, I knew this would happen. Don't start fights. Alright. Is that 277 hours? That can't be right. Oh! Okay, yeah. It's because... I know I'm making excuses, but in between certain streams. If I streamed this game for a week, instead of just saving and turning it off, I just left it on in the background, so it was easy for me to pick up where I left off. Wait a minute. No, that can't. Hold on. 227. Took me 19 hours to do the Hall of Fame. Okay, so the 227 is, guess I left it on after while trying to catch Pokemon. That's probably more likely. I don't know why I'm making excuses for myself, but I mean, it only took me 20 hours to do the Elite Four with just a Squirtle. That's pretty impressive. What was I doing? Oh, right. Okay. I'm gonna put Nuisance in the PC. And see if I can heal without healing him. I don't think it works like that. Why are a bunch of people texting me? What the fuck's going on? I think if you put them in the PC anyway, it heals them. So we'll see. I mean, it would make sense mechanically for these games if as soon as you touch A on this, it heals all of your Pokemon, because it doesn't make sense. Lamau. Thanks, man. Don't worry, we're just doing the post-game now, and I thought it would take multiple streams, and it probably still will. For anyone, I'm just gonna show, since your first time, I'll show you. I did mess it up on Monday. Was it Monday? I think Monday. Or no, it was Tuesday, where the SpongeBob game wasn't working because of the capture, but this is the current schedule. And if I follow this, I should be able to finish SpongeBob, Banjo, and FireRed within the month. Brawl, not so much, because I'm doing a catch-em-all in that game. I'm doing that tomorrow, where I'm using the trophy stand in Subspace Emissary to get all the trophies. And also, I announced it today on that one blank one after Tears of the Kingdom, 19th. We're doing ignore the third. It's the 4th annual BH Ultra Gaming Roulette, where I have a bunch of friends over and we play. There was like 14 N64 games that are all 4-player on a wheel. We spin the wheel, and over the 3-hour stream, whoever wins the most by the end of that stream is deemed the gambling master. I'm really excited about it. Every Ultra that shows up to that stream gets 100 Ultra points. Isn't that right, buddy? I don't know what that means yet, but we'll figure it out as we go along. So, what I'm saying is welcome. Okay, are you dead? Or do I need to kill you again? I don't think it'll tell me if... Oh, great. Okay. I just won't use him. No, I'll find, like, a trainer that can kill him quickly. Well, I guess it depends on... Hold on. I want to see how strong the wild Pokemon are in the water. Before I battle someone. Fuck! He scoped me. Alright, well, we're just gonna keep... Aw, don't be hating. I don't know what he said before that, but there's no way it could have deemed that response. Samir, you are breaking the car! Alright, this Gyarados can surely kill me. I'm not gonna do anything to this Gyarados, as that would go against the rules. So I'm going to use, yeah, a guard spec. Okay, perfect. We killed Nuisance. I mean, all that happens now is that Gyarados has one less PP, but that's not going to turn the tides of the battle. I'm sorry. I did everything I could. Now I can kill him. See, that was a lot easier. Now we don't have to worry about healing Nuisance again, or killing him, because he's already dead. Pokemon are getting awfully strong around these parts now. This is like Elite Four levels. And I had the perfect moveset for the Elite Four. Unfortunately, now I have 3 HMs. The Squirtle has Waterfall, Surf, and Strength. Oh, no. So whenever we rematch the Elite Four, we have to get rid of those. Fuck. Water Path. Okay, no, I don't... Wait, do I need to... Hold on. Holy shit. That's a big water path. Oh, no, we're on the water path. Wait, no, we're not. Well, this is awfully confusing. Alright, I'll go off my ingenuity. Pretty sure wherever this is isn't even correct. Is it? This is... 6 Island. Oh, you only have one Pokemon. Okay, yeah. So I think I'm going to do all the double battles. Wanted. The Ultimate Horn. Green Path. Water Path. So we're still on the Water Path, right? Okay, that's good. We just stopped here. But I don't know where here is. There's 2 trainers. Oh, that's the double battle. Okay. Check out the houses, and there's an item. I don't think I've ever seen this sprite. I'm glad she's got some Johto Pokemon. I'm just trying to be efficient. This is still 5 Island, right? Wait, no, is that 6 Island? I think we just came from 6 Island. There's a lot to do around here. I'm pretty sure there's not as much to do on 7 Island that isn't, like... I don't know how the Pokemon Tower works in this game, if you can use your own Pokemon or not. Or if it's like a rental thing. As much as I do want to 100% this game, you're so cute when you're determined. We don't know each other. You attacked me on a desert island. Wait, what's the ultimate horn? Hera, Hera, Heracross, big and shiny, it's the Bug Boss. Oh, you fucked that up. You messed up your rhyme scheme. Alright, so you want a Heracross, I get it. I'm not doing that because that requires catching a Pokemon, which is against my code. You, what do you want? My height is 67 inches on the button. Oh, this is about money or something. Not my money, so I don't care. You can pitch me investments all you want. I don't know what any of that means. It was precisely because my neighbor measured me. The horn, the cheerleader measured you? It's the only other person that lives here. Oh, I need to go around. Because this one... Can't go on that. Okay, because I'm up. I'm going to go to the green path. Because there's no other way out of here. I mean, we're not going out. The green path leads to somewhere else, but we're going to have to circle back anyway. The green path looks fucking massive, and has, like, you have to battle, like, 20 people. But I have to battle everyone anyway, so... Whatever. Elixir? I gotta keep using items. I mean, I just used a guard spec, I think, or guard special. I never put that together, that's what that means. I just always assumed spec was, like, an important... I don't know. Pattern bush. Okay. I don't know what the pattern's supposed to be, but it is definitely a pattern. I'm just gonna battle everyone here. Doesn't look like there's any items. Maybe that's why I'm getting dizzy, because I keep switching between multiple There's 4 monitors and a book. I'm gonna give my eyes a break. But we have an hour left. We've done a lot in the first 2 hours. We do have a lot of people to battle, but it's just battles, so... Farfetch is another Kanto Pokemon that's, like, not new, but I don't think I've seen it at all in the main game. It's weird that there's a lot of Kanto... I mean, that's kind of what makes Kanto special, is that a lot of Kanto Pokemon, like, most people aren't going to use, because, like, Magmar, Electabuzz, Jinx, Mr. Mime, Dratini, Farfetch'd... Like, there's very specific ways to get them. And there's a lot, like, Scyther, there's a ton of stuff in the Rhyhorn. A ton of stuff in, like... Oh, and Chansey. Like, sorry, I know I keep cutting myself off with more Pokemon, but a ton of shit in Safari Zone. That's what I think makes Kanto stand out a little bit. And it's also, like, I wouldn't want them to do this in every generation, but it's cool with just this one, where there's so many Pokemon that just, like, aren't used or came by that often. My contact's really bugging me. Maybe that's why my head and stomach hurts. I don't know if it's in backwards or there's something on it. I don't know. I'm blinking a lot, though. Do you see the... Okay, something's definitely wrong with me, because I just saw specks, like, appearing in the sprite, and then I looked away, and then I looked back, and they were gone. Yeah, I'm gonna... After I battle this guy, I'm gonna go check my contact real quick. Because I think I'm having... I'm having grain now, which is not good. But I don't know, there's the Heracross. I don't know if it's appearing in the capture, or if it's just me. It may very well just be me. I definitely need, like, an eye break, sorry. I know we're so close, we're in the 3rd hour, and I got a lot of stuff to do still, but Much as I love being efficient. Isn't my Pokemon awesome? You should go talk to that cheerleader. I will be right back. I messed that up so many times. Oh, I knocked Squirtle down. I don't know if you can see this. Hold on, I'm gonna look into the... Is this one? Can you see? No, I guess... It might just be the lighting of that room, but goddamn, that was so red when I put it in. Looked like I was crying. It looked like that Kevin Smith picture was crying his eyes out. Contacts suck sometimes, dude. I don't know what's going on here, where it's like sunken in. They both like that? Or is that like crow's feet because I stay up at all time? You can kind of see like the bags under my eyes. That's the life of a YouTuber, baby. Sorry about getting sidetracked. That just was actually really annoying me. And I don't know if it'll make anything better, but at least, I don't know. I knocked Squirtle down again. The bit has run its course. I'm gonna put him on top of the clock, so again, I remember the clock. Because, was it 5 minutes and 35 seconds after stream? Oh, Snubble, I have to set this clock, and by set the clock, I mean put the battery in the clock, so it's the exact time, so the clock is correct. I said clock a lot of times in that sentence. What I can do, I didn't even think about... Oh, I knocked the remote down. Hold on. I'm still going to be playing. I just got to grab something. I was like, oh, I'm going to multitask. Then the second I touched the remote, I stopped playing. It's not Oh! I actually don't know what this is. But I'm going to use this opportunity to turn the brightness down on the TV. Oh, that makes sense. Newly hatched Togepi? Sure. Perfect. Ooh, are there any double battles here? I guess we'll see. Oh, that would have been bad. We have Pink Eye on us now. I'm sure I'll also just delete this thing, or release it, because I don't need it, but maybe I'll evolve it first and then do that. When does it evolve? Because Togekiss hasn't been invented yet, so it just... Oh wait, is it Happiness? It might be Happiness. So I guess we'll just walk around with it. Hold on, wait a minute. Pokemon, FireRed, Leaf Green, Happiness, Steps. Happiness guide. Hold on. Because if I walk around just doing this post-game and then give it the rare candy that I found earlier, you can just get a Togetic, a pink-eye Togetic, and then release it. It'll be a nice little game. Following Pokemon evolve from happiness. Yeah. Quota 220 of Spirit Rare Candy, stuff I do. Okay. This is not helping. It's also very tiny. I mean, I'm nostalgic for websites like this, but I understand why they changed them. Like blue background and white text. I get it. Vitamins, use them, walk with it, Soothe Bell. It doesn't help. Do I have the Soothe Bell? That might be one of the aid. Super awesome, super epic, ultra, turbo. That might be one of the aid gifts, where like the aids give it to you. Hold on. I wish I could store these in like alphabetical order. I do not have a Soothe Bell. Where's F? F, I should have just... Oh, look, it's Heracross. Should we catch it? No. Goes against everything we stand for. Why did I use Ice Beam? That's not the thing I should have did. Walk with it. But how many steps? Okay, another way to speed up 500,000 Gil and get some Carbos HP up, then level up. Or walk about 10,000 or 15,000 steps to level up once. Ugh. Oh, I froze it. So regardless, we're going to play this game again next week anyway. Oh, I just looked at the stream and how weird I'm holding my phone. Are you 4? Or F, I mean? Yes. And then G is to the right. I don't need to do them in this order. It's just easier to find them like this. Okay, so I understand. I need to walk around a lot. Venonat, again, is... It's cool that recently, through Scarlet and Violet, it was the only ever... Wait, no. Venonat appearing in Scarlet and Violet in the Paldean Pokedex was the first time since Johto, since Generation 2, that Venonat appeared in a regional dex. Yeah, I know Pokemon. I should play this more often. It makes me seem way smarter than I actually am. Okay, Hiker. I barely know her. Have you noticed something odd about these parts? I don't know what it's supposed to, like, the marking is supposed to be. The pattern bush. Unless it's, like, hieroglyphics. I don't actually... Oh, wait, is this the chip? Is this, like, the microchip? Is this... I know one of them is. I don't know if it's specifically this one, though. There is a lot of post-game stuff to do. But it's mostly... The reason I watched a guide and consulted this little booklet is because I remembered it being all over the place. And the thing is, there's other post-game that is all over the place, but that's only after you complete the Sevi Island stuff, which is actually pretty straightforward. It's just going to take us basically this entire stream to do so. As long as we finish the Sevi Isle stuff, or finish everything we need to do, because we still have the Rocket Hideout, the final Rocket Hideout, that we may have time to do. There's other stuff. There's the Elite Four, and there's two legend guys we gotta murder. Have you taken a good look around your feet? I would very much like to study them. Please get me away from this guy. H-I... Your I. Oh, wait, no, I is... No, that's H. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't do H yet. Spinarak! Another Johto Pokemon I love. I'm going to kill it, though. Kill it with kindness and love and murder, but, you know, I can't help it. We're cops. Oh, yuck, I think a bug stung me. You just look down and there's just like a syringe in her foot. Oh, man, you're on the wrong beach. Marcy. Paris? Okay. I was kind of hoping for something cooler. Full disclosure, I reacted like that. Good for... Sorry. Oh my god. Full disclosure, I reacted like that because for a second I read Paris and thought it said Lapras, even though I said Paris out loud. So I was like, oh shit, this person's got a Lapras, and I expected Lapras to appear. But then Paris appeared, and I was like, oh, right. But I didn't want to say it. But I did say it anyway, so it doesn't matter. I embarrassed myself. And then I misspoke while explaining it, which I hate doing. I've said this before. I don't want to say my biggest insecurities on stream, because then, you know, the internet uses them against you or whatever. But, like, call me fucking fat or ugly or short or whatever. I find all those things funny. But the main thing I don't like is being perceived as, like, stupid. And that's why I get really frustrated. Because as a kid, I mumbled a lot, and I got bullied. And I know everyone has their sob story of like, oh, people were mean to me, whatever. But the reason I choose my verbiage and my cadence very carefully, I need people to understand what I'm saying, so I choose my words carefully. I like speaking, and I like being understood. So whenever I stumble over my own words, which is 100% my own fault, it's frustrating because it makes me seem way more dumb than... I mean, maybe I am dumb, but I don't want to be perceived as such. Which is, I know, dumb, right? Like, you can't be one of those people that's like, oh, I'm going to stream a video game, and then as soon as people are like, hey, you're bad at this video game, you can't be like, oh, well, these people are bullying me. No, you just got to take the criticism. If I sound dumb, then I sound dumb. I'm not saying the internet is wrong for saying I'm dumb for saying the wrong thing. I deserve to be called out. Everyone on the internet deserves to be called out. I'm frustrated with myself when it happens, and that's why I react that way. That's what I was explaining. It's not anyone's fault. I'm not doing a sob story of like, oh, nobody say I'm dumb if I say something fucking stupid. I'm just saying, whenever I stumble over my words, and they go like blah, 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 whatever, that's just me getting mad at myself. Sorry, that was very long-winded, but you guys were here to see it first. Get me out of this sleep. This would have been the perfect opportunity to use an Awakening, to use one of the items I don't need. Can you hear this? The GameCube stick. That being said, I've done my move like 3 times and slept through them, so I feel like we're bound to get out of our sleep naturally anyway. Yeah. I'll take it. These level 50 or so Pokemon are starting to weigh me down a little bit. Oh, fuck. Especially Hoppip. I did not expect that from Hoppip. But they got the Hoppip strategy on me. Alright, no more strength. We're gonna use Ice Beam. Oh, that's why I was using strength. Okay, that makes more sense. They did out-strategy me. I had the right strategy. Well, I had the right stratego. Skip Bloom. Oh, we gonna see a Jump Bluff? First time Jump Bluff? Something special. Damn it. I got too excited. Short King? But that's so valid. That's the thing, right? I don't know if that just showed up or if I didn't read it. Okay. I think it's funny that I'm short. And I think shortness is, not an ideology, but like the way people can act short and still be tall. People can act short, or people can not act short and be short, you know? The kind of people, not to advocate for bullying or whatever, but when you make fun of someone who's short, and they're just like, whatever, or they're like, yeah, okay, then it's just nothing. But if you make fun of someone who's short, and they're like, well, this is the problem with dating. Girls don't like short guys. Short guys have, like, when they get super defensive like that, that's how you know it's fucking funny. And that's what I'm gonna say. This is advice to all my fucking short bros out there, short kings or whatever. I am 5'6", and I'm even shorter than that because I have terrible posture. But if you care about being short and like publicly complain, or even like complain at all about being short, it's gonna make you seem way shorter. If you carry yourself, this sounds like self-help, like fucking Jordan Peterson shit, but I'm being serious here. Nobody cares if you're short at all, but they definitely don't care if you're funny. And if you do not care about being short. If people call you short and you get like legit, like I don't know how you would stop being mad about something. Like if people are making fun of you for something, it's easy for me to be like, oh, well, just don't care about it because it's not the same thing. That's how I've always felt. I've been incredibly fortunate to be really hard on myself, but be spiteful for everyone else. So whenever I hate something about myself, it really gets to me. But the second a real person says that to me, I'm like, oh, fuck you, you know? Like, I can look at myself and be like, oh, I am in terrible shape. But if someone comments, or if someone's, like, yelling at me, like, haha, fat, or whatever, or just like, oh, you look whatever, I know this sounds super defensive, but it legitimately, as soon as I read it, or see someone else saying it, it immediately leaves my body. Because every time someone, like, insults me, I guess I, like, trained my brain to be like, oh, well, they're lying, or they don't know. Not even, like, in a defensive, like, I'm actually mad, but I'm pretending I'm not. Like, legitimately, whenever I get, like, insulted about something, I no longer feel that thing. So this is gonna sound weird, I occasionally drop little seeds of, like, hey, you guys should make fun of this, because I'm thinking it. Like, if I look at myself and I'm like, I'm unfunny, dude, and I'm fat and ugly or whatever, and it hurts because I'm saying it, and I believe what I say. But when someone else says it, it leaves my body, and I feel way better because I'm like, oh, that's not true, because that person's fucking trying to be mean. So it's weird, but I occasionally try and get people to, like, pick up on those insults. Did I battle everyone? I think I did. No, there's a L to the left. That's how I feel about it. Of course, not everyone is that way, and I can't. It's really easy for me in my position to be like, oh, well, just don't care, you know? It's the same thing with, like, bullying. Like, I was never bullied in, like, high school, but I was definitely, like, excluded. And that does extend to how I am now, where every, like, YouTube, not to be parasocial, but, like, every internet person who I collab with or, like, become mutuals with, I immediately want them to be, like, my best friend. Like, I want everyone to like me so bad. And I think it's because, like, I wasn't bullied in high school or anything like that, but I wasn't, like, invited to shit, you know? But everyone liked me, but nobody liked me, you know? Like, I wasn't... Nobody liked me outside of school, I guess, is what I'm saying, aside from, like, my friends. Whereas, like, bullying, I was never bullied, so I'm sure it's really easy for me to be like, oh, well, just don't care, get over it. But I was never bullied, so I don't actually know, you know? I'm just speaking from my experience. I don't know why we started this tangent. Honestly, 10 out of 10 coping skills seems pretty healthy. It's not even, like, the way I'm saying it sounds super defensive, right? Like, you're like, oh, well, I don't care what this person says, but I'm, like, legitimately, I didn't do this to be like, oh, I'm gonna get over insults. It just turned out that way. Because I hate getting yelled at. I've said this before as a perfect example. If I was in a car crash, I would much rather die in that car crash or go in the hospital than scratch someone else's car and have them yell at me. I would legitimately rather die in a car crash than have to, like, exchange insurance with an angry person. I don't like making other people angry. I don't like being a nuisance or whatever. Ironic that I named my Doug trio that. I'm projecting. So, like, ever since I was a kid, whenever people yell at me, I just don't care, I guess. And I got in trouble a lot. And it's the same thing where, like, if I do something that, like, makes my friends or people close to me upset, I'm, like, immediately apologetic. Like, oh, I'm really sorry. But as soon as they're like, oh, fuck you for doing this, I kind of... This is the toxic part. I kind of get defensive. I'm like, oh, well, this person's yelling at me. Fuck this person. That was a way longer tangent than I thought. But yeah, that's how my brain works. I don't know why. And ooh, I didn't mean to do that. And honestly, not to brag, I've always heard so much shit about the internet, like, oh, don't read the comments, they're all negative, it's all always awful. But I've been fortunate, see, there it is, fortunate enough to have majority positive comments. Like, maybe if I get more popular, then people will start hating me. But, like, most of the negative comments aren't even purposefully negative. It's just stuff that kind of upsets me. Or stuff that I didn't notice that people pointed out. Like, somebody pointed out, or somebody said, like, my hair is distracting because I keep, like, fixing my hair. And I didn't really notice that until that person said that, and now I notice it. But I realized it's not actually, it doesn't have anything to do with my hair. It's more so that while I'm talking, I need something to do with my hands. That's why I like talking while playing a video game, because my hands are firmly on the controller. Whereas if I'm talking into a camera and going like this, I do this a lot, because I saw a Trump video where he did this, and I started impersonating him. But now I just do this as, like, a weird, not a tick, but, like, I just do this. And like, I'm doing it now. Like, when I'm talking, I need to touch my I need to do something, you know? I guess that would be a tick. I don't know. And I snap a lot, too. If I'm, like, talking, I'll like, kind of go like that. So that, again, isn't, like, an insecurity thing, but it's just something I wouldn't have noticed unless someone pointed it out. The only things that get to me, is the people, and I know I don't want to lump everyone in together. I don't want to be like, oh, the people asking for a video are just like these other people. I don't mind people asking for a video if they're excited about the content. That's fine. But I've said before, mostly as a joke, but it's pretty, I mean it, I don't want to be the total drama guy. I love total drama, and I have nothing against it, but I don't want to be the anything guy. I don't want to be known for one thing. And that was always the issue when we were doing the channel as a group. We couldn't pinpoint a thing. I wanted to do movie reviews and sketches and let's plays and also video essays, and then that one won out. I don't want to pigeonhole myself. I don't want to be known as one thing. And a lot of people are just asking for total drama videos or like another Portal video, which I did say I was going to make, so that's on me. I have no problem with them. They're just interested in the content, and that's completely fine. The thing I don't like is when people comment on every video that isn't a total drama video with like this holier than thou, like, oh, I know better, I know it will be good for your channel. I'll be like, why you do... It's not so much like, hey, where's the total drama video on other content? It's the people who are like, hey, this isn't total drama, you should make total drama videos. Those are the good ones. That's what upsets me a little bit. It's always about the content, you know? If someone talks about my appearance, like, I'm not gonna turn down compliments. I like compliments. But whenever I get compliments that, like, I'm making it sound like I get compliments all the time. I've gotten, like, maybe 5 comments in total where, like, oh, this is pretty, or nice hair, or whatever. And it doesn't upset me because they're compliments, but I would prefer to get complimented on the content because that's what I put the work into. I put no work into how I look at all. You want to know how I got my hair to look like this? I put shampoo in it. And for years prior, I used that 3-in-1 shampoo, conditioner, fucking Suave bottle. I don't have a routine. It just looks like this. Where am I going? Sorry. Wait, so that's... Holy shit. I was about to go to the left, and I am going to do so. I was like, oh, it's a little water route. Okay. So that's where we're going. This is why I have the repels to use now. Sorry, what were we talking about? But yeah, that's the only stuff that, like, not gets to me, but bothers me a little bit. Honestly, like, I used to really care about numbers. Am I not supposed to... No, I go up. Oh, no, this is completely different. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Care about numbers more so. But now I really like what I'm making. And there's a lot of videos I've released this year thus far that have not done nearly as well as the other ones. And, like, everyone watched the Nickelodeon one. I think that was the only big one this year so far. But then there's other ones that mean a lot to me because they, like, they're just specific. So, like, the videos that only get, like, 1,000 views and have, like, a couple hundred comments, or, like, even, like, dozen comments, all those comments mean a lot more because the people commenting are like, oh, this is really cool, I really like this one. When I talked to Nintendo for the first time, which is someone, again, I have this aura of being like, oh yeah, you know, I respect you, like, let's hang out, we're equals or whatever. But all the people I've worked with, I kind of, like, fucking freaked out because I've been fans of all of them for a long time. But as an adult, when you're a fan of someone, it's more so you respect their work as opposed to, like, oh, I want to live in your house, you know? Like, what was I saying? But yeah, he, like, when we were talking about videos, I was like, oh, which ones have you seen? And I was like, oh, here it comes, Total Drama video. He's like, oh, I really liked the MagFest video. And that's the one he talked about the most. And I was like, this is really cool. Because not even my fans like the MagFest video. And then the Portal video, which also, by, you know, technically number-wise, didn't do very well. But I had a lot of people reaching out to me because for whatever reason, I guess just coincidentally, Valve had a sale on Steam at the same time, so Portal went on sale, and it was like a couple cents. I had people reach out to me, and they're like, hey, this is the video that got me to play Portal. And Portal 1 and 2 are some of my favorite games. Portal is my favorite series of all time. And even if I just only made 5 people play that game for the first time, that's a win for me. I love that. And then also, Because there's not a lot of variety in, like, the wrestling community online. Like, it's only people who normally only ever talk about wrestling. I think the only exception is, like, Justin Wang and maybe Emp Lemon, who, like, really like wrestling but only talk about it sometimes and do other stuff. So also, is that guy's name Mimo? That's not enough money, man. Yeah, his name was Mimo. Okay, I actually don't know where I am, so I'm just gonna go all around. Oh! Hold on. Before I do that, there's shit to the right. And the most feedback I've gotten from when I talked about Wrestling Society X, and people was like, hey, are you gonna do other wrestling videos? And I'm like, yeah, well, probably next year. Because I love wrestling, and I love talking about it, but, you know, a lot of people don't like when I talk about it. Another PP up. Oh, you know what? Giving it to Ice Beam again. I'm gonna use all the PP ups on Ice Beam. Because I don't think there's going to be another ice move, because I think I can get Blizzard, but it's less reliable. Having no luck at all. I bet it'll be change of pace. Sorry, I didn't read the comment. How long do you typically take to prep for your video essays? Like, the musical one must have taken forever. That one, when it came down to actually writing and watching the videos, it didn't actually take that long. However, I wanted to do that video for like a year. So if you go back in like the streams, that video came out 2021. There are like streams like February 2021 where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do a musical episode video in December. Because upon watching all these musical episodes, I realized that a bunch of them are Christmas related. I'm like, oh, I'll do a Christmas video. So that entire year I got to think about it. And not to spoil anything, but I have... How do I say this without giving it away? There's something similar that I also have planned for this December that I planned beginning of this year that I have been, you know, slowly working up towards. So this year, last year, because I did do them every month last year, so I guess it's a better explanation. I like to keep them in bubbles. I don't like working on multiple videos at the same time, or I didn't, because then your attention's split. And if you do one video at a time, you can easily move on from it. So I normally, like if a video comes out in March, I scripted it in February, and then record all of the footage, end of February, early March, and then use all of March to edit it. So then I could space all that content out over 1 month. And then I stack them. In March, I'm editing the March video and scripting the April video. Next month, I'm editing the April video and scripting the May video. And it went like that the whole year. And then this year, it did follow that path. I scripted... MagFest wasn't really scripted, I just had bullet points. And then in January, I scripted the Portal video, because it wasn't even supposed to be a Portal video. But upon getting hyped for MagFest and thinking about, like, Ellen McLean and getting the Steam Deck for Christmas and playing Half-Life, got me back into Valve games, and I was like, oh, I should do a Portal video. What was after that? February, March was Nickelodeon, right? Yeah, that I had planned in February and wrote it in February. Right? And everything was smooth sailing. And then at the beginning of every year, I plan out the whole year of content. Like, I don't pivot a lot. I change... Like, last year, I also planned out that year of content, but stuff changed. The Total Drama video was supposed to be in June, but it took a little longer than expected, so I pushed it to July and did a filler video in June. And, while... Like, I didn't have all those videos planned out. I think I had something different planned for April. I was going to talk about an actual wrestling event, and then WWE has, like, terrible copyright, so I couldn't. But while doing that, like, while researching and, like, rewatching old commercials and stuff for the Total Drama video, I came across the Thumb content again. I'm like, oh, I should make a video about this. This is kind of tied to wrestling. So I did that. This year, and it's kind of stressful... I like to know what I'm looking forward to throughout the year, but I don't like pigeonholing myself. It's kind of... tough when I plan the whole year of content, because it's every month. I plan out the whole year, because then I don't have a lot of room for change, because every month I have a new idea, like multiple different ideas, but I can only manage one video a month without blowing my brains out, so I try and space that out. So, this year, I had huge videos, like, way too daunting, planned for September, October, November. So I knew those would take multiple months to write. Each I wanted to give them 2 months. So I doubled up everything and moved things back. So in March, I wrote the April and May video, which was the Wrestling Society X and Clone Wars video. I wrote at the same time. And then in April, I wrote the July and August video, which have not come out yet. The June one was meant to be little writing with mostly stuff I can just edit down. The problem with not writing a script for a video is that later down the line, it just means you have to do more editing. If you have a set script, it's easier to edit because you know what you're supposed to be reading. Whereas if you don't script as much, it requires way more editing, which is what I'm dealing with now in the June video, and I'm still capturing footage for it. I ended up writing more for the June video anyway, because I had extra time, because I bailed on the... So, I did July, August, and I was like, okay, it is May? Wait, April, May? Yeah, it's May. Time to start writing the September video, right? Because I was like 2 months for September, 2 months for October, 2 months for November, and then I'll write the December one in November. I started writing the September video and realized, oh shit, this is going to take way longer and it's not as entertaining as I initially thought. So I scrapped it, which means I had an extra month, so I wrote more for June and I wrote a shorter September video. I wrote both of those. And now we're in June and I'm starting to write the October video because this one also may take longer and now I have an extra month. So I'm going to spend June, July, August, I think, writing the October video, and then September, October, writing the November video, because the October and November ones I still plan on being very long, or just very in-depth. They're covering a lot of ground. This June video may also be very long, but I didn't plan on it being that way. And then the December one, I've been planning all year, but I'm mostly just going to write in November. So, to answer the question, I know that was very long-winded. There's nothing in this cave. Mysterious lurk in the cave, only time will tell. Does, like, weird stuff spawn in this cave? Why is it called Altering Cave? Oh, no, this is one of the e-reader cards, right? Okay, so you can't do anything with this yet. Okay, so that water path actually didn't take as long as I thought it would have. Okay, so we can leave. Yeah, so to answer your video, or sorry, to answer your question, it normally takes me about a month to write a video, but I plan them all more ahead of time. A lot of the time they have to do... I'm going to let you in on a secret now. I don't know if it's really a secret, but earlier in the year... well, actually, a lot of months have specific theming. So April is when WrestleMania happens, so every April is a wrestling video. Every May is a Star Wars video, because that's May the 4th. September is always Adult Swim. October... I was going to say always Halloween, but this one isn't going to be, so maybe I'll sneak in another Halloween video in there. And then December is Christmas. And normally November is Pokemon, because that's like Pokemon month, and it's when stuff around Pokemon happens. But that's not a given either. And I didn't plan it this way, but I was just like, when working on the Nickelodeon video that was going to come out at the end of March, I realized like, oh, basically, like not every year, but like on average, the Kids' Choice Awards happen like every March. So I was like, oh, I guess March is going to be Nickelodeon month. So as much as I don't like to plan all my videos ahead of time, like at least a year in advance, I now basically know that April, May, March, September, October, December, which is half the year, are basically already set in stone. Anyway, sorry about that, guys, if you're more interested in Pokemon. I love answering questions like this. It makes me feel more important than I am, you know? Why did I... That's not where I wanted to go. I have to go back down, right, and then I surf somewhere, right? I gotta go back through the pages. Sorry. I don't know why... I always say sorry when I knock into stuff. Like, you think, oh, I'm apologizing for bumping the mic because you can hear it. But no, I just apologize to inanimate objects whenever I hit them. These are gonna be secret items, right? Forgot I had a repel on, I was worried. There we go. Oh, the black ones are berry spots. Okay, I probably should have seen that. Okay, I'll take that. With the berry pouches separate from the bag. Alright, we'll fight you. Tell me, where are the mountains around these parts? Where are we going? Going down to Ruin Valley. There's something in the water. So, yeah, that was my answer. Alright, we still got 15 minutes. We can at least end off somewhere better, because once we finish that, we just need to do Rocket Hideout. And then Seven Island, and I don't think Seven Island has anything we need to do. Actually, before we do this, we could probably just go to Seven Island and check. Because then, next time, all we'll have to do is, if we want to check all the spaces, make sure we have all the items, do the 2 legendaries, do the Elite Four, and finish this. That may take a long time, actually, but we'll see. Before I do this, there's something down here. I don't know if there's actually anything in the Ruined Cave beyond... I'm pretty sure there's Unknown in the Ruined Cave, but there's nothing you can do with the Unknown. It's just like, oh, you know, if you want to get a full dex, you have to get all the Gen 3 games and the GameCube games. And these ruins are where you would find the Unknown. It's the only place to catch them in the Gen 3 games. Because remember, well, if you don't know this, people are mad about Sword and Shield not allowing you to transfer all your Pokemon, but they're slowly doing it now. However, Gen 3, Ruby and Sapphire, were the first games that disallowed you, prevented you... Oh, I'm gonna fuck this up. No, I'm good. From transferring all your Pokemon up. Oh. What can I use? Use both my potions. And then I'll sell all the other pieces, like the nuggets and star pieces and stuff, because I do need the money to get as much revives, as many revives and full restores as I can. Okay, item. I have to go all the way around. But there's no secret items, or if there is, then it's not telling me, which I don't think it does, so... Hold on. There's one down here, in the sand. Haha! Oh! I almost accidentally pushed them the wrong way. HP up. I can't use that on Squirtle, because he's as strong as he's gonna get. Do these lead the same way? No, that's a different thing. Okay, so let me fight Scientist first, and then I'll... Well, no, let me do a Hiker bit, because that's not connected to anything else. I knew I was going to lose my Repel. I'm going to need to buy more Repels, too, to kill that one Legendary. But we'll get into that. Not on this stream, but definitely later. I think because I chose Squirtle, I get the electric one. You. There we go. God damn. A battle with you so high up? How strange. There are, I think, trainers in the ruins, though. Oh, we get the Sapphire in the ruins. Oh man, alright, waterfall. See, I'm doing the hair thing again. I'm sorry. I apologize way too much. We can at the least get the Sapphire, right? Because when we do that, that's the post game, I think. I mean, there's more rocket stuff to do, but that was the objective we went out to do. For a store? Okay, good. It's good that that marks a spot in my item bag, or in my bag, because I would have needed to buy a bunch anyway, and I needed to get rid of a slot. I'm pretty familiar with the land around these parts. It's a furry. It's my buddy Zach. Never mind. But the video is out today. Happy BH Ultra anniversary, everyone, by the way. Thank you for joining me. And again, any people that show up to the roulette stream on the 19th get 100 Ultra points. But you gotta say something, because I don't know how else I would know if you were here or not. It's waterfall. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, 4th year anniversary. It's weird that I've been doing this for 4 years. It doesn't feel right. I've been doing YouTube longer than I've been in high school. That makes me nauseous. Well, no, about the same, I guess. Whatever. And that felt like forever. But I was growing so much while that was happening. And I'm growing as a person in this, but... Oh, you appear to be many secrets still unsolved in this world. I might be able to nab the sapphire. Oh, we got 10 minutes. Stanley. We don't need to go overtime in this. Next stream we will, if we don't finish everything. Because I want to finish this in June. I want to finish Banjo in June, too. SpongeBob, I'm not so sure if we'll be able to do it, but we need to... As much as I don't want to look up a guide in that, we gotta finish that, so... Oh, maybe I'll look up something at least to do, like, where we are currently, because I feel like we've been stuck in the same place for a while. Oh, I have 2 moves left. Uh-oh. I don't want to use any of my ethers now, because I feel like I am going to need them for the Elite Four rematch, for sure. But that's the only last big battle. Because I'm pretty sure you can't use items in the Pokemon Tower anyway. Or not the Pokemon Tower, the Battle Tower. The Pokemon Tower is where people are buried, despite being a tower. Alright, how much... Is Struggle going to kill me? No, it killed him. It didn't kill him. How many Pokemon does he have left? Does he have one more after this Onix? Only one way to find out. Fuck. Okay. I was gonna switch out to Togepi so it can kill Togepi, but that would technically count as using Togepi in the battle. Because it would save me a turn. I would use the Togepi to heal my Squirtle. I'm just gonna use Squirtle's turn to heal my Squirtle. Why? I tried to hit bag. I promise I didn't. Oh. Alright, well, I have to do the thing now that I tried not to do earlier anyway. Thanks, Pink Eye. It'll be better in the long run if Pink Eye's dead anyway. Do I have any revives? I don't know if I necessarily want to use the max revive. Dude, hold on. You know what? We got like 7 minutes left. You kill Pink Eye. Send me back to the Shadow Realm. I don't know where we healed last. Where we healed. Did you just kill me? Why do you not want to kill this guy? I would kill Pink Eye. There we go. This is gonna put a damper on his happiness. But, you know, whatever. I thought it said Rune Maniac silly. Oh, I lost so much fucking money. I needed that money, man. That's okay, that's my fault. It would have been cheating if I used Togepi to revive Squirtle anyway. Something tells me this is not one of the islands. You excel. I'm gonna put Nuisance and Pink Eye away. I'm gonna have to put them in boxes they can't see out of. Where am I? Probably... Oh, okay. Well, there's more stuff to do on 6 Islands, and I will remember to do so next time, hopefully. But while we're here, we have a little bit of time. I just want to check to see what's on 7 Island. Just so next time we don't have to do it, since we have extra time right now. But I think Andrew's gonna stop us and be a dick. Oh, okay. Quest Island of Infinity. This island has been left virtually untouched in its natural state. It could be a little difficult to hike around because of that. Oh, these islands are called Sevy Islands because there are 7. Or at least that's what the young people would believe. The truth is these islands are named because they are said to have been in made 7 days. That's stupid. Doesn't mean anything. These rapids are also fast. Ooh, preparations are complete for me to explore the ruins. Pokemon have personalities are just like their own, just like Pikachu. Pikachu's hasty. I need a fish. I need fish. I need fish. That guy wasn't very helpful. What's down the dock? How many people come out here? Train here, convince them to become stronger, 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 stronger. Would you like to learn a move? Swords dance. No, but it's good that you're here. canyon and... Fuck, okay. That's fine. You could easily kill her. Before I go in the canyon entrance... oh, Blossom. I'm gonna check the water. Dip my toe in, so to speak. To see if I can surf. Because if I can, then we're in even more trouble. But if we can't, then it's just the island we need to travel. We need to... What's the word? I'm bashing A right now, because I think it's going to be another grass type, yeah. Explore, that's the word. Sorry, I couldn't think of that word for some reason. Too strong for me. Okay. Okay, perfect. So I can't go there. Pulse effect wore off. I'll put it back on later. I didn't check the center, did I? Oh, so many people here. If you're confident, you should Pokemon Tower. Okay. Or Trainer Tower. This is an island. Different events occur. What are those connections? They're for discover. Okay. Did you ride Sea Gallop Ferry here? At least 10 of those high speed. I know they all go. I know I said I wanted to read all these to get the genuine FireRed experience, but I'm kind of in a hurry. Trainer Tower. Here we go. Okay. So we need to surf up to Trainer Tower. So we can surf here, but not on the bottom. So I'm going to battle these two. Psychic Rodent. And then I'm going to go back to the bottom to see what the cavern's all about. So the next time... Remember this... Wait, I got a bunch of sticky notes yesterday. That's why I remembered to do this. Hold on. Can I multitask? Where did I put the sticky notes? Fuck. Oh, I put them somewhere. Hold on, I can multitask this. Oh, my Pokemon cards fell. Oh, my phone fell. Okay, so what was I doing? Fuck, come on. Pokemon. Trainer. Tower. What was the other thing? The ruins. 6 island ruins. Ah, this is hectic. Okay, battle you, battle you. Right? Battle? Battle? Okay, sure. I already went to the Ruin Valley. I didn't go in the ruins. Or the dotted holes. Ice Beam. Pattern Push. Did I already do Pattern Push? No, that's where I went. Okay, I did go there. Altering Cave. Okay, so here we are, and right up there is Pokemon Trainer Tower. What's down here? Sea Vaults Canyon. Alright, I have them all marked down. I'm going to remember to do that next time. I'm going to put it on the GameCube so I don't forget. As much as I would like to just walk down to where I need to go, I'm going to save right here, so I'm going to turn the game off and then load back in. We've done a lot of progress today. Sorry, I know I have to end these off at exactly 3 hours. It's a budget thing. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm going to remember the clock because the clock is right there. Say goodbye to Squirtle. We'll be back next week. And remember, tomorrow is Brawl, and then Street Fighter, and then Zelda. These might be subject to change. No, I'll keep them the same. It's fine. All the 2-player stuff I'll do another time. And then remember, Monday, the 19th, is the big gaming roulette, the 4th annual, the N64 gaming roulette. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for joining me on the anniversary. It legitimately, I haven't been emotional about this, but it legitimately means a lot to me that everyone has joined me on this 4-year journey, and it's crazy to me that people actually care about stuff I make. I'm rambling, I'm keep talking, I'm turning the music on to try and like flush me out. It's like when they bring the cane on stage to try and pull people off stage, like, oh, I like my women the way I like my steak, you know, like, pull me off stage. Alright, I gotta go. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same ultra time, same ultra plays. Thank you. Legitimately.